Now we are. Welcome to the Worst Damn Crypto Show, period. I'm your host, Romanian Dan. I got with me Tap for Life 1 and the famous
What's happening, guys?
hextolearn.com. What's up, guys? Nothing.
Chilling, bro.
Thanks
Chilling,
for
man.
having me.
Just another day, another dollar waiting. Hopefully, a 1 month, so we could give to you this crash course, and at the same time, we could, stack our fucking hex bags and get more copies.
Yeah,
Let's put this one.
one.
Let's get at. Let's get that.
Yeah, you're doing a little teaching thing. When are you gonna start
Yeah.
that? Little
So,
lessons
so
once a
yeah.
week?
So no, not once a week. I don't know. So basically, there's gonna be a Discord. I can show it to you guys if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tap, he's gonna have like a class maybe once a week, or I don't know. I guess when people sign up, and just to teach anything that the people want to learn. I guess for that certain week, it'll be that topic or a few topics or something like that.
Okay,
Should be
awesome.
interesting.
Yeah.
One more avenue for people to learn about crypto. Awesome.
100%. 100%. I'll show you guys this. Give me a
Coming
second.
from a very knowledgeable, experienced person in the crypto game
So basically, what we're
industry.
going to be doing, let me move this though because it's in the wrong screen. So basically, it's a channel. Also, there's Jim Rat's channel that everyone can go to. Post a link to that in the channel if we could. It's being run, it's Discord. We're gonna make people test it out. But what's cool about mine is that it's very simple. You come in, you talk. We already got a couple people signed up. We're gonna be, you're gonna get like all kinds of news, videos, Richard Hart news. Look, you just post it. Should I stream? Oh man. Oh, so should Richard stream, guys? And then you can like, from directly from the thing, go straight to the tweet. And yeah, so I guess we're getting ready for Richard to stream.
That'd be nice.
What do you want to do a restream of his stream?
I'm down. Yeah, I don't know how to do
Why
it,
not?
but you know how.
I'll put it. I'll definitely do it. Yeah, for sure.
You just go
We'll
on
do a resh.
YouTube and share the screen. That's it.
Well, I'll monitor it right now. Give me a second. Make sure that he's not actually going live.
I
But
say,
we
I
could do
feel like
we could do a restream of the stream. Let's do that, man. Why not? Fuck it. It's
Yeah, that'd be nice.
and then we could do like a little play-by-play after. But we could also, in the meantime, talk about certain things I want to talk about. That's also dope. Maxi, certain percentages, what's up. Certain things we saw on the buy and burn. That like, if that's the case, like we're all fucking. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense what's gonna happen. So
I
let
was
me
just
just
telling
check
him
this
about
out.
that buy and burn, man. Crazy.
It's crazy. I thought, yeah, like I
Yeah,
thought the way it
I
worked,
was
because I
just
can't.
looking at it.
When you have like millions of coins, right? You don't see if you're losing 400 or if you're gaining 400. You don't really notice, right?
Hmm.
So I thought we were paying what the bounty is, but apparently we're receiving it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
You
want
get
I want to
that
create
limit.
I want to create some FUD to get this all cleared up, because it's like, holy shit, this is amazing. I don't even
Hmm.
know if it's called FUD. I think it would be called like fucking just going crazy, because it's like, why would you trade it? Right now on testnet, it's 3-1, right? But if you spend the transaction, you get like 400 or 1,000 pulse, right, from the bounty. So why would you even trade? Then you can take that and put it in hex and then go stake your hex. It's like,
It's too
shit
much
doesn't make
money.
sense no more. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It's crazy. So Richard's not yet live, so we're good. So yeah, like I said, so what we'd be able to do is come in the voice chats. Oh, I don't think you hear me now. Shit. God damn. Hello? You hear
Yeah,
me?
we got you.
Yeah,
You
we can
guys hear
hear you.
me? Yeah, the whole the
Yeah.
whole the whole, the whole mic went crip because I went into the channel and like everything switched. So basically we could go in the channels, and in the channels you're going to be able to we're going to be able to stream the course. Like I have, like I'll show you a couple of, do I have a couple of things open here? Like, I made a couple of links. Like I made documents like with links of everything we already know, but like, teach people white paper stuff, stuff people don't really know, and then we're going to look through them. And it's like documents I've made for the community that, like, you're gonna go on the website, get it. If you want to sign up, I teach how to use it. I teach how to use like test nets. I posted a little picture. Where is it?
You got the layman's guide on there?
Yeah, we got everything. But that's not on the contract. Like that's just links, and I have to continue filling it out. But there's another one for the contract side. Like,
Okay.
just basically we're gonna learn about about blockchain, off chain, how to read off chain info, like what's the difference, right? Off chain, on chain. When people talk about that, we're gonna talk about obviously crypto alpha with like looking at things and saying maybe it's still crypto alpha. We're definitely gonna be looking at ratio trading. We're definitely gonna be talking about how to faucet tricks to faucet. We're definitely I'm gonna teach you how to do your own research. Then obviously the bullshit that's sex versus dex. I don't think that's gonna be too much, but we'll still talk about it. All the wallets. What's the choice? What's most advantageous for you? What's your And we're gonna definitely mainly really talk about test nets, and we're gonna look at test nets. We're gonna look at other dexes. We're gonna understand Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap. Anything on Phantom, Trader Joe on AVAX, Radium on Solana. Like, what's the difference? What do they offer different than what we're going to receive? We're going to talk about liquidity providing. Is it smart for you to do it? And, different game theories on how to, take money and make money off the money that you make and then make money off that and just repeat it, eat, sleep, repeat, and then, talk about hex staking, different ways of doing it, what are the risks, what are the vectors, we're going to go into deep conversation, and that's all going to be in a group with people, and it's going to be more strategic than just you're going to be able to look at it. And at the same time, why not? Because there's also a hex Discord, so I'll show people because I'm not even actually signed up to it. So just give me a second. I'm gonna show you guys how to get the Discord for hex. So you go on hex.com, and then at the bottom of the page you see here you have the Discord. And then as soon as that, man, you just, I'm going to join the official Discord Pulse. And then now you have to remember one thing, right? Because everyone hates this because they say it's whatever. But you got to go in here, right click, privacy settings, and then you allow direct messages from server. You got to click this out. You click it out, you're good. I'm never going to get anything from people. You know what I mean?
Because that's annoying trying to get scammed all day, every day.
Very much a nice little tip. I suggest anyone go back and rewind and see what he did.
I'm going to even add the announcements from the hex.com to the, like, look, I'm adding it right now to the, where is it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it should be a nice little tool for people to use.
That's it, man. And there is that, and now I can't get anything from this, so people can't. There's the there's the echo. There's the echo tab.
Yeah, is it from him? Yeah, I think it's from him. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fix it, bro. Show me your screen. I want to fix it. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this on stream. We'll fix your mic. We're gonna fix it.
Hang on, let me make sure I don't.
You probably have the mic next to the speakers, and there's probably something on your laptop that's rebounding the echo.
All right, let me see if I can share my screen.
You ain't got headphones?
I actually lost them recently.
Oh, it's good now.
Y'all good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I can't hear it anymore. Can you?
Oh, that's good, bro.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I'm on a whole different laptop this time, so I was hoping it would work.
Yeah, it sounds good. You don't have that issue anymore.
All right, okay.
Yeah, we're starting to get it, but now we fixed it. Perfect. So yeah, there's that. Then there's different chats. It's gonna be awesome. There's in order to come into the server, you could just it's easy. You just go on crypto to learn.com, and you could just here click this, and it brings you right away. So just simple page, nothing else. Just nothing else. Don't have to worry about nothing. Just brings you straight to the thing. And we're gonna be talking about that. And the whole point of the crash course, guys, is like, first of all, it's free. So don't worry. Ain't no furu shit here. So it's free, and it's basically to prepare people for pre-bridge. And then after bridge, well, we'll take it into consideration how much of a hit it is. If you guys like how the fuck I teach you, right? Because I could be smart, but I don't know how to teach. Um, but I've prepared some stuff. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, people accept it. Now, one thing that I can do and what I will do for people that do come and sign up to the Discord is that I'm gonna create an event, and when I create the event, I could put whatever time. So I'm gonna put different times in events. So, like as an example, I'll do like hold up, you know, hold up, general. Nice. I'll put like this weekend, which would be Saturday. We'll start it at we'll start it at like 3 p.m. We'll start at 2 p.m. right, and then I'm gonna explain people what it's about. So then I'll click blah 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 blah. It's about blah 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 blah. Upload cover. What's the event? Blah 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 blah. Then I'm going to click next. And then here, what you're going to be able to do when I create the event is that you're able to click and say you're interested. So it allows me to understand, like, the different subjects. It's good. So I could come here and then create another event and then make one in 2 hours, so I could take 6, 7 hours and we could do different topics and I could gauge and understand what people like. So you could come on in and, save and reserve your spot. After like 20, 30 people, it's going to be too much. That's too much to handle. So I'm looking at like, 20 people. So at a time, and we'll probably do it Saturday and Sunday for this time. We'll
Yeah,
test
it's
it
gonna
out,
be
see how it
awesome.
is. A lot of people are very skeptical about it, but hey, man, it's
I
good
don't
for
think
you, man. I'll
it'll
give
work,
it.
man. People are gonna learn
Of course, it'll
something
work.
and they're
It'll work
gonna
because I'm
enjoy
doing
it.
it. It'll work
Yeah,
because I'm doing it. So
exactly.
I think I've done enough work, and people understand that I'm here to help. So, um, it's like I said, it's free. I don't even want donations. I'm not even gonna put a donations button. I don't want nothing. It's strictly for the people that spend their time in the spaces. This is just something extra that we'll do for the spaces. Also, I'm also gonna put all the documents on like Google Classroom. So, people are saying, well, why do you put it on Google? Well, it's because with my class, we're going to be getting a burner Google and we're going to get burner accounts. So you could just always access the files on your burner account. And you should always keep your burner on your phone, right? And stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just another excuse for you to get used to things, and people should get used to things because it's pretty hard what we're going to do. And if you just tell someone do this, do this, do that, then they only do that, something else happens, then they're lost, they get to call you, they do something bad. You don't want that. That's unforeseen bullshit, right? You don't want unforeseen bullshit while you're dealing with your money. Maybe when you're playing video games, but not when you're dealing with your money, right? So yeah, man, it's just something extra I want to give to the community, so I hope everyone appreciates it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is going to be awesome in the future. Even if I'm trying to onboard people, I can direct them here easily. You'd be like, hey, I know somebody who's really teaching everybody whatever they want to know. Here's my foundation. Literally, here's a place you can go to ask more questions. Here's one of the places you can go and ask questions.
Yeah. It might not last forever. This is strictly for the people on Twitter Spaces. If anyone's on YouTube, they want to come in, no problem. Go to crypto2learn.com or hex2learn.com, um, and you can find all the links there. You could come in, join. If you're advanced, unfortunately, man, it's not really. You could come and help if you want to help. Put documents, anything you've provided to the community, any graphs, any you want to provide any information. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not a place to. It's for a place for the people who don't feel comfortable coming up and asking questions, for them to get like a certain like classroom environment where they could learn, because this is shit serious. And like I'm just trying to give something extra to the community to show the value of how smart this community is. So yeah,
This is
we're
for the
only as
no
strong.
corners. This is for the no corners.
Oh,
The
anyone.
fools.
It's not
But
for
just
someone to come
anyone,
and
yeah.
argue. It's not there for someone to argue. It's like, hey, man, I'm gonna be providing information that we all know and love. Now, there's no speculation, price calling. Like, that's not the room for it. The room for is this is what you could do with this wallet. You have gohex.com. You have different front ends. Why do you use different front ends? If you have this wallet, what do you do?
Hmm.
Why does liquidity pairs work? Normal theory, not just speculation. So it's
Break down
the
the crypto
speculation is
game
for
for people.
other places. Yeah, man. Of course.
That's awesome. That's
Thanks,
awesome,
man.
honestly. And thank you for putting in the effort for trying to do this. And I hope this goes on for a nice little time.
I hope too, man. I hope too. We'll see how long I could do it. It's ironic. I used to cuss out teachers, and now I'm one. So it's it's fucking ironic. So yeah, man.
That's funny.
Um, it's
That
really
is
funny.
funny.
Yeah, it is really funny. I used to cuss out teachers, man. I used to skip school. Um, just show up for exams and shit, study on my own. And, it's just funny, But it's okay because with that gave me the ethics of making like notes and stuff like that. So yeah, my goal is not even to have 100, 500 people in the chat. It's more to have. I don't care if there's 3 people, right? If there's three, it's actually even better because I could like focus more on their questions, more on one-on-one. So yeah, man, if no one comes and only a couple people come, well, it's better for the couple people. So yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's a win-win for everyone at the end of the day.
Agreed. Next topic. Um, Maximus.
Max, yes, sir. I want to get to that. I'm loving it. I just don't know what to do with it, right? Because it's like game theory is too early to understand it. Then how could you not get something like? Should you get it early, or should we wait for it to go under a one-to-one pair, where if you buy it, it's cheaper than if you were to get it? So yeah, I'll put it. Give me a second.
Yeah, I was muted, but I was gonna say, yeah, put the link in the chat for the Discord.
I'll send it to you because I can't. I don't know if I could send it. Can I send it in here? No, I can't. It's only the host. So I'll put it in the
Yeah,
private
so
chat. Give me a second.
we
So
got
so far
bullish.
with Maximus 2 days in at $61 million,
It's
his
crazy.
goal.
Congrats to them.
Yeah, honestly, congrats. That's a lot of money in a couple days. That's a
That's
lot of money.
yeah.
It's a lot of
It's
faith.
it's it's yeah. It's a lot of faith, and I'm pretty sure that people looked into it, and congratulations. They must feel really proud of themselves, and they should be. It's a wonderful way to it's a wonderful way to start your career as someone to put in for crypto, and if it continues on being positive, man, they should be really proud of themselves. So good job. I think it's Tanto and Gold T. So and anyone else from Maximus. So good
One,
job,
two,
my guys.
1, 2.
Definitely, like I would say in the green room, I see this as just another way for me to not sell my hex. I'm not a whale. I'm not a shark, turtle, whatever you want to call me. I just got my little bit of hex. I want to hang on to it, and I'm giving another avenue to somehow connect my hex to a contract and get a free token, and I can do what I want with it.
Yeah, man. You could sell it when it's higher, so you get more hex, or you could sell it, or you could buy more of it when it's lower, so you get more of it, right? Because it's redeeming yourself at the end of the day. You redeem it, right? So it's whatever hex is worth. So yeah, it's not like you're giving up on hex at the end of the day. It's just if you want one day to take the profit, you could take the all-time high profit if you want. So it's pretty
Yep.
cool. Pretty cool, guys.
Yeah, I like it. Let's get to
What's up,
150 million.
Bullish?
Yeah, what's up,
What's
bullish?
Oh, we
happening?
got bullets in here?
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, oh,
The
Bullish, man. I wanted
cabbage.
to tell you, people want you to do a live/course tutorial for the Raspberry Pi lives with them. So I don't know if you're down with what I'm doing with the courses.
Yeah, I'm
People
down.
told me that they would love, whenever you're free, man, on the weekend for 1 or 2 hours, teach them how to set that up one-on-one, make sure it works with them. And yeah, man,
Yeah,
they
for
they
sure.
that, they asked me about that, so they're you're most wanted. So let's. I just want to let you know about that and give you no choice online on live. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm
but
down
it's
for
nice
that.
to see you. Dope.
I left y'all a little a late Easter egg. See if y'all can figure it out.
Oh really? On your videos?
Nah, just look. Just look. Details, my brothers. Details. See if anyone in the chat can figure it out. Go on. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just lit up. I'll give y'all a minute while we have. Let's talk about Maxi while y'all figure it out. Let's see if the chat can figure it out. Let's see if the chat can figure it out.
This is awesome.
Let's go. So I'm presuming, is there a way, to make a bot that just keeps on buying when it goes under one? and then it keeps on selling it when it's over top. Is that possible?
It is if you have the platform to build it on. I think right now, like for example, with Ethereum, the gas fees are just too high to even like rely on a bot to like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, but once PulseChain comes out,
Oh, okay.
and and basically gas fees are like close to nothing.
Yeah.
Now you can build a bot to look at data and buy and sell and trigger certain things based on certain criteria being met.
Damn. The possibilities, man. Honestly, I'm so happy because it's like no matter how you see it, you could start off the ecosystem with 2 out of the 3 or 1 out of the 3, and you could just start yourself by like saying, okay, I'll delay my gratifications, and I'll start off with this. Make money off this, then take that money, make money, and then that money I could take it and put it back in so I could delay it. That's what I'm liking about this ecosystem, where it's not just take it and delay it. It's hey, you could make some more, have it making, and everything you make gradually, instead of selling it, well, you could take it and delay your gratification. So there's so much game theory, guys. I want to hear your point of view because I just talk for hours, if not. Like, what's the most like besides the most impressive? But like, what's the one thing? Obviously, besides holding your hex and buying more hex and DCAing and hex, like, what's your favorite play? Like, all 3 of you, like, what's your game theory? Like, what would you want to do, and like, how would you want to do it, and like, what do you think is the best way, or what's the what really affects you and says, you know what, that's the best idea possible? Because there's so many ways to go by this, right? There's not one good way. So
I mean, I'm gonna get heavy in PulseX and then roll those profits over after like 3 to 5 years into Hex. But we'll see what happens, man. I don't know. I never want to sell my principal. Just live off the interest for all of them.
well, because you got to understand also at the beginning when you have the APYs or the APRs, whatever, when the coin is low, you make more of the coin, right? Compared to when
Yeah.
it goes up, and even if it keeps the same APR, you get less of it, right? So at the beginning is really when you want to place yourself and get a good place. So everyone talks about staking validators, but that only gives you so much, right? Have you guys thought about maybe providing liquidity? Or are you guys scared about everyone, what they're talking about? Like, you got to be a big player and this and that.
I'm gonna do it, no matter what amount it is.
Yes, I'm doing it as well. I'm not putting a lot of my bag. I'm doing a certain small percentage that I'm comfortable with, that I'm comfortable with losing as well. I've done my little research on liquidity. I'm confident enough in the tokens I'm choosing to provide liquidity for. And yeah, I'm just doing a small percentage of my bag and just doing it and forgetting about it.
Okay. I got you.
I will say this, that's not gonna be my main source of income when it comes to my, passive income crypto making. Like that's gonna be like the secondary thing out of the other things that I'm gonna put into stake or create income with. I can say my main thing is gonna be the PulseX staking. Now the one thing I'm just double thinking about is just how many different staking protocols is it going to be for PulseX, and how many different reward tokens can we get? Because now we're going to have to choose, which one you want to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could be part of any one of them, right? It's like if you go
But
over,
like, how
if
many
you're
is
to
going to be
go.
out there? Like, don't we have to vote to have them out there? You get what I'm saying?
See, that's not clear, right? We all know that
Right.
the docs, when we go on the DApp and the docs, it's not there, so it doesn't really explain to you this. They probably are still writing it, right? Maybe that's why Richard was like, my hand hurts because he was, writing it and like typing the information out. I don't know. I'm just that was just a hunch, but yeah. There's a
So
lot of
what's the best pair?
well, the other day we looked at it. Let's go check it out. Hold up. Let me get out of this. Let's go check it out, actually. Because
What's your strategy, Famous? What's your strategy?
my strategy, because I didn't get into Pulse. I'm definitely gonna want to get some. So pre-bridge, very important. Hopefully, it's gonna be um, hopefully it's gonna be worth it. Where's the link? I don't even have the
What's
link.
your strategy to get it pre-bridge?
Hold up, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get the Twitter.
Because
Richard.
I'm in the same boat. I mean, I got some PulseChain, but not enough.
No, I understand what you're saying, but the one thing about the pre-bridge is that if you're getting it at a good deal, right? We were getting it at $1 for 10,000 worth of it, so we don't know how much it's going to be worth. That's why pre-bridge, once it opens, we got to look at it, we got to calculate it, we got to make sure we're doing the right decision. You got to make sure it's worth it. What's your opportunity cost? What are you willing to risk? If it's 1 for 1, which is unlikely, hopefully, because if it is, then that means that shit's gonna go, and then it's gonna come back up. But it's a big game plan that not a lot of people could actually, in my opinion, foreshadow.
Right.
So I'm just, what was the date with the, what was the date of his thing
What thing?
when he posted the testnet?
Oh,
Forget about it.
hang on. I got the I
Hold
think
up.
I actually have a link for that. Because I do remember saving it. Hang on.
There, I got it. It's good. Because
All
I
right.
always have it on. I don't know why. I'm always doing it on this account. So right here, there's no docs unless he created it. Nah, not yet. Like this is where we're gonna get all the information. He's probably gonna have the whole
Mm,
GitHub, GitLab,
okay.
the Gitbook stuff on this. But yeah, man.
All right.
I'm very hyped. I'm very hyped about this. We can check out the buy burn, right? I don't know if you want to talk about the buy burn bullish, because like I'm fucking bullish on it. We
We
were like. We were
Um,
like, "What the fuck? What's happening now?" you know.
I'm super bullish on it. I don't know if you want to give out that alpha to everyone just yet, but yeah, I'm super bullish on the buy and burn. Like I'm specifically creating a bot just for it, and I'm
That's
sure I'm not
crazy.
the only one.
So I wonder why
now
though. Okay,
question
let's go check
now
it out.
side question on that. I know a lot of people got a lot more better equipment than the average Joe. So a lot of people gonna be creating a bot for the buy and burn. Do y'all think it's still even will you even think it's even worth their time for the average coiner to even do the buy and burn? Or because there's so many bots, do you think you should just let it ride and kind of forget about it? If you understand my question.
Like I can give you the answer from like because I'm technically the noob. You know what I mean? Like I've never burned anything until I started playing around with testnet.
Hmm.
And based on what I've seen, and I've been like collecting data, it's worth even for like a new person to do it.
Okay. All right. Cause I do catch it sometimes. I be catching some nice bounties sometimes, but a lot of times, especially lately, it's not much to grab out there. But sometimes, you get lucky. Well, I get lucky.
Yeah,
So
I've,
we
I've
got a
been getting lucky, like really lucky. So like I like the numbers I'm seeing, and I'm like, okay, this is another way to like increase your position. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
we got a question in the chat. What is Pulse and PulseX?
Hey, what's up, Olivia? Okay, so Pulse and PulseX are going to be new coins. Pulse is going to be a fork of Ethereum, and PulseX is going to be basically the native DEX that's from the same dev. So what we mean by fork is that we're basically copying the idea of how Ethereum works on its blockchain. So our blockchain is going to basically be Pulse, and you're going to be able to pay with PLS. Just how like BNB does it, AVAX does it. I don't know if you're how new you are to crypto, but this is basically going to be our own blockchain, and we have the whole every layer covered. It's coming out. We have the test net. We're testing it out right now. Um,
So famous. This is actually my friend. She's brand new to crypto. She don't know anything about crypto. You think you could break
okay.
that down a little bit better?
Yeah, I could break it down a bit better. So basically, it's going to be a coin that probably is going to go up like crazy. The reason why, because it's gonna have a lot of people that are interested in it, and it's saving people money. Because Ethereum, if you go ahead and pay for something, you're getting charged a lot. So if you could reduce the transactions, people come and use it, right? I could go in more details because it's not, putting it into uh, easy terms is not easy for this, ironically. But yeah, it's basically two new coins that are coming out, that we're pretty excited about, that have the potential to do a lot, due to the fact that already there's a lot of people wanting them. So I would suggest looking into it. You could always follow us on Twitter Spaces at Hex All Day. Basically, it does Twitter Spaces all day, the account. So check that out. I just want people to understand one thing. Um, this account right here, I put $4 in at the beginning of the test net. I just want people to understand that I put $4. Now I got $20 worth of incentive, and I got $51 worth of the token. So my impermanent loss, um, I gained value. Now the not beauty about it is that they're impermanent loss, so I must have TLS due to the fact that the value went up like crazy. So
You
that's
cut.
something that we could talk
Oh, there
about.
you go. You cut
Famous,
off.
As an
you can
Yeah,
finish
we
cut off
lost
a
you.
little bit.
sorry,
You're cutting in and out right now.
I'm cutting in and out.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
good though. Are we all cutting, or is it? Should
No,
I
it
go
was
out and
you.
come back in? Sure, I'm gonna go out
Now
and
it's
come back in.
showing you're good now.
Oh damn.
So real quick, back to Olivia's question. Bullish, do you have a way to answer that question? What is PulseX in your own terms?
In my own terms, the way I've pretty much been telling people is if you're familiar with Ethereum, then PulseChain is an exact copy with better mechanisms set in place to make it more eco-friendly for the world. If you're into that kind of stuff, with cheaper gas fees. And PulseX is a decentralized exchange. You can consider it similar to Coinbase, but completely decentralized, and you own your keys, your coins, and you're completely responsible for the trades in and out. Unlike Coinbase, where they're responsible, but you still are at risk of losing your stuff to a hack that's completely out of your control.
So gas fees basically is like the transaction fees, Justin. But yeah, that was actually good, bullish, how the way you explained it. Better than the way I did it, because I only know it's so complicated. I can't even dumb it down for myself. Like it's to me, it's so much more complicated than that. Where it's like, yeah, it's kind of like Coinbase, but way
Yeah,
different.
I have to explain to people who still think magazines is a viable option about tech.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god. That's what
Let
I,
me
but
try
like,
to
but you know what? People can't, like, it's hard for people to change in their ways, right? It's really it's a hard thing to change your habits, so, and getting a whole society to change its habits. So when it does, it shows how powerful it is, and this is going to be really powerful. People don't realize that.
So because you
Let's
tested
go ahead
those
and
pairs
search
right
and see.
there, is that the pairs you're probably gonna work with when it comes out?
No, I'm just testing it to test it, right? So right here we have so much. Let's see how much we would get. We wouldn't get that much. Look at that. So we wouldn't get that much. See, I think they just fixed it.
when y'all done with that, Olivia has another question.
Of course.
She says, "How do I get it though?"
Okay, so right now it's not out. The only thing you could get is Hex, right? So you're gonna get a copy of Hex, and then you'll be able to trade Hex for it on the other side, right? On the other side. So you
Uh,
could come on hex.com, and you could come right here, and you could put. So you need to get a mask. You need to send yourself Ethereum to your MetaMask wallet, and then you could purchase it right here on hex.com. Easy peasy, right here, man.
MetaMask is a crypto wallet. that people use to access their cryptocurrencies. When you create a MetaMask, you're going to get a 12-word phrase which will act for a live onboarding. I honestly asked her if she want to come on, but she's a little shy, so she's going to ask the questions for now.
It's really up to her. I don't mind. It'd be easier like that so we can understand how, like what she knows. I want to hear her crypto story, why she wants to get into crypto, and then we could gauge and see what's the best way for her to go. Right? Come on, guys. Let's hear all your PLS price predictions from 0.1 at 6.1 and 1 year. So I didn't. That 0.001 to me is not enough. So I think it's gonna do a 32x off the gate. Like give it max a month. 6 months in, I don't know. Could do like maybe 150x, and then 1 year I predict like a 300 something x.
What?
So yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
I'm
Because a
thinking
lot of people
I'm
don't
thinking
understand. Every
30x
other
year
deck,
one.
every other decks didn't have this hype. Didn't have 120,000 users that are ready. So that's my opinion, right, guys? This is my opinion and prediction, right? This is not for sure. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying by giving you a prediction of a price. It's all speculation. I just think it's gonna do that, right? Because fuck, CeeLo did a 15x in 700 days. It's fucking useless. The coin,
For
useless.
every time you say CeeLo, I think of that rapper or singer.
That's what I think of every
CeeLo.
time someone says that. I gotta tell myself, no, crypto, Anthony, crypto.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean Richard Hart's on stream saying he expects PulseX to do 10,000x. So in PulseChain. So he said the same thing about X. So and it did it. So it could happen.
it
2 years. 2 years.
I
it really could,
expect
man.
That works for me.
first 6 months for Pulse, I'm expecting at least a 40x. And within a
You
year,
guys are
at least 100x.
Right now,
yeah.
my
I'm thinking.
strategy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say
please,
I'm
please go
thinking
ahead.
like 30x for the year one, maybe another 20x year two.
So
But
bearish.
let's see.
I'm joking.
It's just hard to believe, It's hard. Like, 100. I'm just thinking like
It's just
I'm gonna have
so
so much
much
money.
better than everything else that's out there. Everybody's getting a free copy. Anybody can use this thing, and all your coins are there. We correct me if I'm wrong. We never had that, so
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah, like pre-bridge, I'm gonna like try to make some plays with some of the buy and burn and a few other things that I saw there, and use basically what I have for my sacrifice to like play around with that. And but once that bridge is open, I'm gonna wait until there's a dip, and I'm gonna bring in some dry powder and just DCA my way into like a biggest position as I can.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna DCA as well, for sure.
I'm ready to hunker down for like the next 2 to 3 years, 5 years if you need to. Just
You
grind
have
it
to,
out.
man.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
have to, man. I'm in it for 15, guys. You're stuck with me for 15. Gotta
so
cuss me
Olivia
out.
asked why we can't use MetaMask on the phone, but yeah, it's easy to hack a phone. Easier to hack a phone than to hack a computer, right? That's the reason,
Yep.
main reason.
Well, it's because it's just
I mean, you can use MetaMask on your
but
phone.
you could if you're putting $100.
Yeah, like
I'll
if
be
you put
honest with
on
you.
a low amount, you're not putting in thousands of dollars. You can use it for a little bit. Just be mindful. You get your little
Yeah,
secret phrase, you write it down somewhere safe, you do your transactions, delete the app off your phone, and then
Yeah.
just bring it back on whenever you need it.
Yeah, and it's I'm glad this was brought up because the other day someone brought up this question to me, and when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to be honest with them. So the advice is try to have a dedicated computer to do your crypto stuff like that. And in my private Discord that I do with my childhood friends, they was like, oh yo, but I have a old phone I don't use, can I just use that for crypto only? And I was like, technically you can. So like if you have an old phone that you don't use, clean it up, you know don't make sure there's no plan or anything like that, disable Bluetooth or location tracking, stuff like that, and just use that for crypto. Connect to Wi-Fi. You can check it, and then sign off, turn it off, throw it in the safe. So if you have a spare, phone, and it's no longer in service, and you want to use that just to check your MetaMask and stuff like that, that's the only exception I would say that it's advisable to do it if it's only for that purpose and it's not connected to your regular cell service.
That's not a bad idea, honestly. That's not a bad move.
Because some people do already have like a spare phone that they're not using. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
just sitting around anyway, just not even
right,
doing.
exactly. You know what I mean? So it won't be like a hardware wallet or something like that. But if you have MetaMask and you don't have a dedicated computer, that's an option.
You might even never have these problems, and you'll just have it on your phone. But like, how many times do you switch your phone? Right, every 2 years. So it's important to be aware of what you need to do to keep it on your phone. Right. So there's no customer service. You got to make sure you know everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's people in the Hex community that got hacked with two-factor authentication, right, through their mobile phone provider,
Yeah.
for like millions of dollars. So even if you, in my opinion, even put $100 in a few years, that could be 100,000. And might as well just be safe early.
And
But
this is
you
the thing
can
about us in the
always move
crypto
it.
space. This is the thing about us in the crypto space. We're very serious about online security and internet security because our money is on the internet and we got a lot of money on the internet. So we take that to a different level. So we understand something is going over your heads and you're looking at us like we're crazy that we got to do all these steps. But if you got a certain amount of money of assets held up somewhere, you want to keep that, safe. So that's why we take all these steps to secure our crypto and our holdings. I just want to mention that.
Might have some cabbage for dinner.
Bro, I'm gonna eat so much cabbage during that Gym Rat Crypto Hexagon. I'm
I
gonna
just
lose,
had
guys.
cabbage over the weekend. That's why I'm laughing.
I'm gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, I just changed my avatar to cabbage.
Yeah, I saw that. It was changing. I was like, oh, the cabbage. Yeah, guys, change your chat cabbage. Shouts out to all the cabbages in the chat. It's the year of the cabbage. Making that guala, that mula bread.
Shout out to Steak Hex 5555. He made my avatar with the cabbage. He made my profile pic for the cabbage. He gave me the chain with the expensive diamond and the Louis Vuitton bag.
That's dope.
Cabbage gang.
Cabbage gang. Oh my god. Let's do it. OX Will, let's go.
Richard Hart didn't
Excellent.
start his stream yet. He didn't start no stream.
I don't know, man. I'm just checking out the Maxi right now. Let's just check out the Maxi actually now that we're here.
What's the site to check how much?
Did anyone here
Maximus
mint
Cash.
or buy Maxi?
I have not yet. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little closer to 150 million, and then I probably will. Not a lot, but I'll use a couple thousand hex, I think.
Does it make a difference? Like when you do it, is there an amplifier or like a
Well, if
bonus?
yeah, so if it right famous, if it goes over 150 million hex, then we'll get the bigger pays better bonus.
No, it stops at 10,000. It stops at 10% at 150 mil. So you're getting a max of 3.3 T shares extra max. After 150 mil, it's just everyone's getting 3.3% extra. So I did the calculations. I can show you guys that if you want.
So what are they at? 63 million?
Wow. $7.7 million. 63.6 million hex. God damn.
It's a lot of hex being taken off the market. A lot of hex being removed from supply.
That shit's gonna burn.
I want to
Yeah,
go back on
it'll
Not
be
that much.
interesting.
Honestly, it's not that much. It's not even. It won't even be right now. It's not even in the top 1,000 wallets.
How do you think it'll affect the T-shirt rate after
Yeah, I
the
was about
stake
to ask
goes?
that. I was about to ask that.
It won't do anything yet.
Not now, but once they stake it. Today we got 8.1. You guys saw that? That was nice.
I Here's my little theory. I thought because of tax day that particular individuals did what they did. But that's my guess. Ooh, excuse me. That's my guess.
Some people might have. Some people might have sold their bags to pay for their thing. For sure.
But that was a nice payout. That was the seventh biggest payout Hexagon T-shirt holders have gotten in Hex history now. Seventh biggest payout on a
Well,
random Monday.
uh, May 17th, May 18th. I don't know. That's my hunch. I don't think we'll get it, but that's my hunch.
I'm still saying
Really, you
June.
just said middle of May, or just pick a middle date and
No,
be like,
just
"That's
I
my
think it's
hunch."
7th. Well, because if you go on here, look, check this out. Pub. First date ever that Richard posts on May 17th.
Oh wow!
And he
There
writes
you
he
go.
writes
There's the alpha.
smiley face, writes smiley face, thanks. Like for what?
Oh man, don't tell what's his name, mixologist.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Someone's at my
Hexa
door now.
always goes deep in the rabbit hole with these post chain, the date when it comes out predictions.
God damn.
Yeah, you might have something there. I like it. Either way, we're close, so it's exciting.
Every week that goes by, we're a week closer, man.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to take this long because Richard was so bullish on, oh, we already have all the code built. We just need to add a little thing here, a little thing there. Should be done in 2 months. This was
Li-
last year, back in July.
I hope it's me.
Like he said though, it was the little easy stuff he thought that was easy that wound up being difficult.
It's always that way. In software, it's always that way. The shit you think is the easiest ends up taking the longest amount of time. And then the worst part is when you figure out what the issue is, it was like so simple that it was like, okay, great. I just spent 3 weeks trying to resolve this problem. And it was like staring me right in front of my face. No matter how many devs you have on it. And it's like, it'll take like, usually it's like the least experienced person to like spot it out and be like, oh, did you look at this? And everyone was like, oh.
Damn. And Richard Hart Dev's team, they are experienced, so I can only imagine the brain farts and the brain theory they got to go through to figure out what they got to figure out. I can only imagine the IQ in that room. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. He pays
Like,
them well too. It's like 180K a year
he
starting out.
pays it well, yeah. He takes care of them.
Well, they're creating the best thing on earth. He better. God damn.
He's
You know
saving
what I
all,
mean?
or yeah, they're saving all of us. I mean,
You know
Does
what I mean?
anyone know what his
epic.
development team is spending the most time on right now? Is it because I think he said like PulseX is basically done, right? And it's just mainly PulseChain, or was it the opposite?
I
I
thought it
thought
was
he
the
still
side
had work on
balances.
the balances.
But as far the balances, but that really has nothing to do with the functionality of PulseChain and PulseX, right?
I think he's done with that as far as functionality. I think they're done.
Yeah,
I
they're
believe
just
that.
fixing little bugs. I know that, but hopefully they catch everything. We'll
I
be
feel like
good.
right now they really, if the devs are telling him mid May, if the devs are telling him mid May, I feel like they're just trying to clean up everything at this point. Like
I don't.
make sure.
My devs lie to me all the time, and I used to be a dev, and I used to lie all the time too. And it's not even
This is
lie.
the first time Richard ever even mentioned the devs.
You try to
Even
give
their
your
input.
best guess. You try to give your best guess, but like you can't do anything about bugs like until it's actually fixed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
oh, I think I can fix it this week, and it's like this week turns into next week, and next week turns into another week, and it's just like, and
yeah. I
whoever's the
could.
boss just has to eat shit and deal with it. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah,
now, like roles reverse, so now I got to deal with it and eat it.
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say I could see Richard pressuring the devs so they give him a little earlier date than they would like to. Come on,
Honestly,
guys. Like, you know, I could
honestly,
Don't
now,
think
definitely see
he's
that.
pressuring them.
nah,
I'm,
yeah, I
I'm
was about to
seeing
say
it.
that. I was about to say that. Now that you mentioned that date and how significant that date is, he probably told them, guys, if you really want to make me happy, May 17, and you'll get a bonus if you hit the target. You know what I mean? Like,
I
If
feel like
that's
he's
the
too much
case,
of a
if
perfectionist.
that's the case, because he might not even looking at that and like right now listening and being like, what, laughing and being like that.
'cause I've definitely
That's ironic.
motivated my team with bonuses. I've definitely motivated my team
100%,
with bonuses.
100%, 100%.
And it's only because I'm getting pressure from the top, and it's like, yo, we gotta hit these targets, and I'm like, all right, let me figure it out. And so even if I go in my own pocket, I'm like, yo, we hitting this target because I'm keeping my job and you keeping your job too. You know, let's hit this.
Right.
Yeah, but I guess it's his ego. But like his ego's, I think can handle anything.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think he really gives a shit. Like if it runs late, but he would prefer probably to for it to
Like
launch.
man, there's a test net. No, the big end date is. There's another thing too. I'm gonna show people how to use Hex Vision, man. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I've been reluctant to use it because there's so much going on. I mean, I've done the staking thing. That's pretty simple. You just see when the stuff ends. But
I used to be on
Yeah,
that site 24
yeah,
7.
but
I haven't looked at that in months. Go ahead.
you customize the date range, and you say,
Just been chilling my stakes. I haven't had to worry about no stats. Just go on and continue living life.
where'd you click to customize it?
on the right, I'll show you. So it gives you the next 60 days.
Okay.
So it's on the 9th of May.
Really? So
Mm.
what effect does that have on payout or price?
Well, there's look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Right now, up till here, we're getting 100. Like it's like, oh wait,
So for
there's only
example,
there's
there's a lot ending that day, right? So is that gonna affect the payout for that day, or is it gonna affect the t-shirt rate moving forward? Or
Yeah,
yeah
the t-shirt rate
t-shirt right. Yeah,
should go up a lot more.
because look, cumulative shares expiring 390, and then here there's 159. You see that? It took
Mhm.
all of this to do 190 or 159, but it only took this much to do 390.
Mm.
So it's more than half because like but like another thing I was realizing.
So essentially, is it safe to say, based on what I understand, that it's pretty much certain that t-shirt rate is gonna go up on that day?
Yeah, 100% every day.
It'll go
Every
up
day, sure.
more than a normal day.
Every day technically, unless the whole everyone just fucking good.
There's no end stakes on that day.
So you
That's the
see
only
Well,
way it wouldn't go up.
the day after that
they
it
have two
jumps
weeks. They
drastically.
have 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks to bleed.
Oh
So
yeah, so it could be any of those days following up. Yeah, you're right.
the day after that it drastically drops, um, really has nothing to do with it, because from what I'm seeing from the shaded bar behind it, that's just effectively the new t-shirt rate.
Yeah, look. The stakes expiring, and then boom, it's just a
Mm,
lot of stakes,
good to know.
less, and then you could come here and do all kinds of other things, right? So I was like, go back here, then you come and you're like, where is it? How did I do this last time? You can find the hex penalties. This thing's fucking amazing. You could change here to like find out how many penalties was today.
But
Question about the penalties on
there's
X
one.
Vision. Do they show the good accounting penalties? Because I don't think they do. Just the emergency instinct ones.
So
I don't know. You could check penalty staked, and you get the thing April 19th.
based on
We
this
got
graph, February 28th is even higher than. Is that the one you was looking at? February 28th?
I don't know why we got paid so much.
Damn. February 28th. What happened that day?
There's 4.73 billion hex expiring.
So we only got 40. We got 48 million.
Or 729,000 t-shirts.
Yeah, look today.
That's in
The
a few days.
X penalty was 46,000, 46 million.
That's a lot.
Yes, someone end stake like 1,600, I think, or something like that. After let
Whoa.
me find it. Let
Look
me
at this
pull it up.
penalty, man. 407 million. That's why the God will. Fucking. Holy shit. No, this was last year. Never mind. That's crazy. Damn, man. And there's too many things to look up. Like you could just come here. I can look up whatever I want. Go to the dashboard, come here, look up whatever I want. Overview staking. Come here, it tells me the stakers. I could check here, just check anything I want, any address I want. Tells me everything here. I really like Hexaw Vision, man. If you're really like bullish, you're gonna. This is gonna be your new place. I give you everything.
How would this help me if I'm trying to DCA?
Why not? You go
No,
like
I'm
this.
asking.
Okay, well, if you're DCAing, you could already pre-plan how things are going, right? So look, how would I do this?
I could say this for me. This helped me DCA when I check out the staking on Hex.Vision. I could see where other people were putting in a mass amount of money for
Yeah,
staking, and when a large amount was supposed to be coming out, so I can judge my stake length accordingly. So hopefully I don't choose a date where everybody will most likely be in staking with me. So that's
Got it.
one way that helped me.
So you want to avoid setting it up on days that there's a lot coming off the market.
Exactly. And you
yeah.
can
Like look
when
at this fucking. It's the next 15 years. This look,
Yeah.
Yeah, you would want
right?
to set it up so your stake ends
And
prior to
you could
those
grab
stakes.
each one and understand each. Like I could go ahead and take whatever I want. So I come here and I say I want the next. I want the last or the next. And you choose months, days, weeks, minutes, seconds. Which is I don't know why we do seconds, but you know what I mean. Just
Yeah.
then you go and you have all the stuff here, and then you could click. I think you could go like this, and then
Yeah,
it
it gives you
zooms
more
it.
detail. You can get more inside those dates.
You know.
Is it updated?
Yeah, look at how it updated on the top.
Dope.
It should show up on the graph though. Oh, my bugging.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right because last time it did that to me too.
It should like zoom up on that when you do that. Usually it zooms up so you can see
I know. I
the
don't
bars
understand.
like
That's why,
more.
but that's
I
why I
think
did
because you
it. But
selected next 15 years and it's stuck like that, I think.
Oh, okay.
oh, maybe. But it's still chill because it still tells you all stakes by expected end.
Yeah, so you'd want to set it up so your stake ends prior to these large stakes coming out. Because
I just tried it. It worked for me.
if
Right?
you're
Oh,
gonna
it just grabbed all of it and took it here. Look at that. It gives me everything. So like let's say I want to see from here all the way to here. And then I could just check all the big states and I could
And,
like
and even so, if you see a certain wallets have like big amounts and staking, you can copy and paste their wallet address to the Etherscan, and you can see what type of activities they've done before. So maybe you can get a decent educated guess to if they will sell or not, judging from their past activities. But do with that info as you will.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm checking. So it looks like 2029. There's a lot of stakes ending. Little spike.
Hmm.
Yeah, a
Now,
lot of
if
people did
now
the
if I was
10-year
a new
stakes.
person just choosing, a random time, it is just so happened to drop on 2029, I might just fuck myself over because I
Right.
got a whole bunch of other people in staking too. It definitely has a learning curve to it, to figure out all the buttons and all the mechanism, but definitely take your time to go through it and understand how to use it because it could definitely be a nice tool, especially if you're setting up your staking ladder. If you're setting up your staking ladder, this is a perfect tool. DCAing, yeah, it could definitely help, but staking ladder, that's an essential tool for any hexagon or someone trying to make a hex stake. My
What are
opinion.
you, what are you looking at, Famous?
Famous, what are you looking at?
Oh my god, his wallet.
Wow, this is dope. It even gives you the addresses of the stakes that are ending in the
Yep.
drop down.
Then you could do what Famous is doing and then start investigating their
Yeah,
wallet.
exactly. Exactly.
You
They
see what type
said
of activities they go into.
they
Start being
said
a bunch of nosy mofos.
they,
Exactly. Listen, I don't understand how
All up
y'all
in the
can go
biz. All up in the
in
biz. We counting pockets in the blockchain.
I don't understand how y'all could do that, man. That'd be too much. At that point, I'm done. At
In,
that point, I'm done my investigating.
in
I'm
crypto,
done my research.
we counting pockets over here. We gonna pocket check everybody.
Some nosy motherfuckers, man. As
Ah,
soon as
bro,
someone,
what do you mean? Everyone wants it to be decentralized, but you don't want me to go look. It's fucking ironic.
yo,
It's
it looks
fucking
like
ironic.
RH might be going live in a minute, according to the chat.
Perfect. Let's do it,
goddamn RH.
guys. You don't have to leave. I'm gonna put him live. Let's put him
It's
live,
better.
man.
It's better this way.
Yo, yeah, he has a reminder. Yep. Set reminder, 9:15, 5 minutes.
It's
All
like
right.
you're watching it with other people. This is great. I always wanted Twitter to do this with like the Super
Whoa, this
Bowl
is
or things
dope.
like that, where people
This
could
is
just watch
dope,
it.
man. Let's go,
Best
man.
man though. That's lit.
Everyone,
No
get
more
the
puppies.
fucking.
Right to the puppies.
Let's do it.
Yo, he even doing thumbnails now. What's up?
He's stepping it up.
I think
But he's right.
Hexologist is doing it for
He's
him now.
It looks like he upgraded. Honestly, I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
look
it's
better,
hexologist no more.
They just updated the thumbnail. That's hilarious.
right?
yeah,
It wasn't there, right? I
Yeah, they
was
just
like,
updated. They just updated
yeah.
it.
that's funny. Oh
Also,
man, I'm
owns
getting
the
excited, man.
Yo, it's funny. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He was like, you know what? Fuck that. Throw the diamond in there.
Also, I can't even speak. Also owns the world's largest diamond.
Also raised $27 million for longevity research.
Yeah, he's probably like, yo, we got enough time to update the thumbnail one more time.
You got enough room? What else can you put in there?
He's like, it's all right. You can make me a little smaller. People already think I'm fat.
Bro, he looked so funny in that red shirt he was wearing the other day. His stomach was all out. I loved it.
Oh, what's going on with Wellbot? What is going on with the Wellbot? One of my favorite Twitter accounts.
What else did I take screenshots of today? Oh, Gym Rat. Are you guys gonna do this? Famous? You gonna lose some weight? Get jacked? Oh, he's gone. He's
Uh,
excited.
Okay.
But
That's
what?
what I'm talking
But
about.
He's
That's
can I
excited
say
for
it? I'm gonna say it in Italian. But what weight do I have to lose, bro? Look at this. I'm
it.
skinny as a motherfucker, bro. Maybe I should have to
nah,
get a
bro,
bit of a.
you gotta do like me. I'm trying to gain weight. I'm not trying to lose weight.
Nah,
It's
man.
gonna
I
be
mean,
for
I'm good,
people
bro.
who
This
trying
is
to.
McDonald's, bro. Push-ups, man. I don't only do push-ups.
Nah,
McDonald's.
fuck that.
Look at these titties, man. Women love it.
Cash money.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whale on testnet. I don't know what's the address. Let's pull it up.
Jesus Christ. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me get myself ready. I'll be right back.
Oh, he said he gotta get ready. I'll see you in a bit. So what's up, Dan?
Nothing, man. Chilling. This is the one time a week I stream, so it's been
This is
fun.
dope. This is dope. Little chill out.
Yeah, I don't really talk much, so it's like I like having Famous on. He talks a lot. People that talk a lot, I'm just like, all right, you can talk. I'll listen.
I still hear you, bro.
It's okay.
They ain't say anything bad.
know.
It's
I
true.
know. I
It's
love to
true.
talk. I love it. No, but I love Rome's, man. Rome's been showing me love since the beginning. I'm showing Mexicans love. We show each other love. Bullish has been there since the beginning. Bullish is fucking showing love. Guys, show
Yeah,
them
you
love.
you
Go
guys
share
are
them.
great.
Yeah, but the wife
Well,
is
we're a family. We're a
the wife is
family.
out with the kids.
I know.
Uh-oh.
So
We
when
are.
she shows up to the door, that's my sign to it's like, all right, it's time to slow it down. Put the kids to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 6-month-old, so it's
Ooh, you
my
in it right
first
now.
one, so I'm learning.
Boy or girl?
It's a girl. Yeah.
Is sleeping throughout the night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
you
good.
good, bro. You good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
we got
like
lucky. Yeah.
that's the only time when it's like parenting becomes difficult. It's like when they don't sleep throughout the night because you don't get any sleep, and it's like, yeah.
They just updated the thumbnail again. Put some pink in there.
Word.
Oh man. But
Yeah,
yeah,
change the thumbnail
Jim
again.
Rat's gonna get a lot of people, man. I like that concept. He's gonna, I think, get a lot of new faces to Hex with
Yeah.
doing the challenge and all that, the fitness challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And if,
good. It's gonna, get everybody you know, motivated, live a healthy lifestyle, whatever it is they decide to do. So
yeah, and Richard definitely loves that. He would always shout out, I think, Matty Allen's channel. He had the mental health channel, so he likes that health and longevity and all that. So I think he'll help us do something. Shout it out, tweet it out, or something. Oh, there he is. Famous. We can't hear him.
you might want to do it if Famous gonna be away from his desk.
Well, let me go to YouTube. Hey, Miss. We can't hear him. Can you hear him?
I'm making a fucking.
Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, you might
What do you
want to.
mean? He's
Don't worry.
muted. How's he?
We'll switch it. We'll switch it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. We'll switch it.
Is it good?
No.
There you go. If you want to put it, it's good.
Yesterday, maybe 38, 300, 39, 300, something like
You guys
that.
hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
What
Good,
else?
thank you.
Yeah,
Good,
so
good.
getting these videos, I tell you my name and I brag a lot because you guys that are already following, already got you guys. So who matters? The new guys that aren't following yet. We want to keep rolling the snowball. We want to get critical mass. So at the intro of these videos, boy, you better get used to it because I'm going to hammer you with the bragging right up front. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, please do. Instagram.com/RichardHartOfficial. There's hot girls over there.
I like his
I
sweater.
got 200,000 followers on Twitter. It's like 99% guys. Instagram, a lot of hot girls. If you like girls, Instagram's a great place to be. I'd love to have more followers, right? 46K is okay, but 200K is better. So let's work for that. I did a live stream yesterday all about watches. It was wrecked. Audio was wrecked. Video was wrecked. So here I am again. Hi, everybody. Yeah, what do we got going on? Yeah, I think unless you like watches, the only interesting thing from the interview that you guys may have missed if you didn't see it live, which is fine, is that the best prediction I've got from the dev team on the PulseChain launch, which is the world's largest free airdrop, which is what most of you guys probably care a lot about, especially new viewers, mid-May. So that's like a tiny bit less than a month. That's their best guess. But who knows? Their guesses could be as bad as mine. We'll see. It's funny when I get messages, not only have people sacrificed coins that are the wrong coins.
Mid fucking me, Richard.
Some
Come
Get
on,
it.
Richard.
I'm like, wow.
Step
I
it
know,
up.
Richard.
It takes a lot of effort. By
It
the
does.
way, what I'm wearing here, someone in the chat says, nice hoodie. This is a $10,000 Philip Plein crystal hoodie.
I like
And
it.
to show
That's
you,
fucking nice.
set, here you go.
That's
That's a nice
fucking
hoodie.
nice.
you got the.
Come on,
He's
bitches.
gonna
Right
get
there,
a rub
guys.
for this.
Armani, bro.
Little
Come
Miami Heat
on.
action for you guys.
Armani,
I know
bro.
that's why you
Come
watch.
on.
Yo, he said little Miami
I should turn my
Turk
bit
twerk
rate.
action.
I'm gonna turn my bit rate up a little bit.
Philip Plein, man. That's awesome. Dope. It's actually $10,000.
Edit some settings real
Yo,
quick.
yeah,
here,
I think
everybody.
I'm echoing again. You guys hear that? Right.
See if it likes this better. Should like that better. And I'll check chat, see if we've got any audio problems or whatever. And this is going to get hot, so you're not going to see me wearing this much longer. As a matter of fact, let's release. We'll check chat first, and then I'll take this off. Skin to win, Richard. Skin to win.
Take it off, Richard.
Yeah,
Do you
it
guys
looks
have
fine.
jacket?
So Easter was yesterday,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
if you were on my
Could be
Instagram, you got to
famous.
see the Louis Vuitton
One
Easter
minute,
chocolate they sent me. They don't do
All
that
right,
for
all right.
everybody. I'm so amazing. I spend so much.
I
money
still
with
hear
them.
it.
They fly me to Paris Week in Paris Week, lol. They fly me to Fashion Week in Paris for free and stick me in a very expensive hotel
So you bullish?
because they want to sell me more stuff because I'm such a good customer. They sent me a birthday cake for Christmas. They sent me Easter chocolates for Easter. They like me. I like them. It's good stuff. Take this off now. Oh, here's my Easter egg watch. Paid about 30 grand for this one. Shaped like an egg.
There's your Easter egg.
Soon the bragging will be all over, and I'll answer your guys' questions. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Here we go. Gotta hide my eyes. Stop looking at my eyes, camera. There we go. It's my loudest winding watch. I'll let you hear how loud it winds in a second. You can see through it. It's actually like, you can see all the way through. Focus on the back part. Focus on the back part. Doesn't want to focus on the back part. God darn it.
Right clip. Put your whole hand behind it.
There you go. Look at that. See the rotor? Anyway. Focus. Alright. Rose gold. Audemars Piguet Millenary. Listen to how loud it is when it winds. This is my loudest winding watch by far. What a way to honor Easter with a $30,000 Easter egg shaped watch. Goodbye, hot jacket thing. No longer needed.
Here we go.
And then I'll be looking at your guys' questions. Which are numerous, I'm sure. Ugh. I wonder if there's anything cool on the inside of this one. Sometimes with these $10,000 things, they stick something cool on the inside. No. Just a big Philip Plein sticker. Luxury from Switzerland. All right. The funny thing about this jacket is because it's all crystal, it's extremely heavy. So this is about 6 pounds, maybe. I think that's about 6 pounds on its own. It's pretty funny. You can hear it hit the floor like a pound of potatoes. Richard, how do you go from 6 pounds to a pound?
That's
Because
one
it's electric.
hand.
All right. Wearing 2 chains for a change.
What do you guys
I
got
don't think
crazy?
it's good, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, I'm scrolling up to the top of your chat and turning on timestamps. And I've only got chat that goes 3 minutes back because I guess you guys type so much, so. And then, you know what? I'll pop it out, stick it on the left so it kind of looks like I'm looking at you. And I'll pin a funny message. I am the best. Now, why am I doing this? Because why not? If this is what the world responds to, so be it. When the world starts responding humility, I'll be super humble. but they don't. Thus, here we are. Constant and never-ending flexing. All right, 10 seconds pulse update for 2 hours money bragging. Thanks for the update.
fucking love you,
See
Richard.
you. Hey, buddy, I called the top on the day. I accidentally give you knowledge worth millions and millions of dollars. You should hang on to every single word I say in the hopes that I accidentally talk about something that might save you. Think about all the people that I saved. If you'd bought Hex on the day that I called the Bitcoin top, you'd have 20 times more money now. Yeah, you should probably listen to everything I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got my dopamine shot now that Richard Hart is live. Thank you very much. I should make a TikTok account. That'd be fun. Buy a Jacob & Co. It will suit you well. Oh, well. Let's go show this guy my Jacob & Co. I guess he hasn't seen it.
When somebody, what kind of wife they have, but
Wait,
you're
buddy. Oh, I can't see my own camera. Let's fix that. You mean like this? Like this kind of Jacob & Co.? You think I should get one of these? Yeah. That's $300,000 right there, baby. I already have a $300,000 Jacob & Co., bro. Thank you. Thank you for your advice. It looks really cool. Scrolling down. Let's get Richard to put on the Burberry bonnet. You guys, man. What is this, show and tell? Who wants to see this?
Oh, I love this bonnet. We can't hear you.
What do you think? I can pull a rabbit out of a hat next here? I don't have every prop in the world that you guys want to see. You know what? Let me turn sideways for it. Better for JPEGing. He said pegging. Don't Google that. You'll regret it. All right. Hopefully you guys don't ask for anything else. You did just turn your bitrate up. Well, I hope so. I mean, it's better now, right? I'm basically streaming at like the lowest kind of bitrate that's reasonable. I'm going to check my own stream. You guys are going to hear my audio twice. So, sucks to be you. I want to make sure my stream looks all right. Let me turn sideways for it. Yeah, it looks good. Better for JPEGing. I'm cool with it. You know what? I'm going to screw around and try turning the bitrate up even more. Don't Google that. Why not? We're doing things we don't normally do here. Let's jack the bitrate up. Okay. Complain in chat if I start chopping or something starts breaking. I appreciate it. I think I've got... Oh, you know what? I better make sure all my little other audio things are killed so you guys don't hear it. Because I don't have an earpiece in, so if my computer starts making sound, I'm not going to know it. I think it's good. I don't see any other windows here. Yeah, my hair looks too awesome to kill it with a bonnet. Mad scientist hair. Where should we put this? Here? Lol. I'm now 5 minutes behind chat. Will the incentive token be ready at launch? Yep, I think so. The hoodie live, low key. Throw the diamond to the crowd. What? What? What time is it? I don't know. I don't set any of these watches. I purposely don't set them. Setting watches is for plebs. Do I look like a pleb? I only buy expensive watches to not set the time on them. Is the black diamond that's not even from Earth? Yes, it's the Hex.com space diamond, which I have to do a lot of marketing on it. So basically, I bought the world's biggest diamond, and now I have to go through the effort of branding it and shoving it down people's throats and making sure it gets search engine rank, so that when you search for world's biggest diamond,
Bro, I called it that.
Website.
I love you, Richard.
It's work. I haven't done any of it. So if you guys want to go contact the Guinness Book of World Records and let them know that I've renamed what was previously called the Enigma Diamond, the Hex.com Space Diamond. I'm kind of torn. I'm going to put up a Twitter poll and after the stream, and we'll put whether it should be called the Hex.com Space Diamond or just the Hex.com Diamond. Not sure.
Just
Space Diamond.
the Hex.com diamond.
You love my skull ring? Yeah, this one. I'm wearing this one instead of the other one because the other one likes to grab everything. Just is very catchy. It's very sharp. So this one's just a little bit smoother. A little bit smoother. Yeah, if I hide my eyes, this camera does a good job. Continuing. Show the airplane. It's right here, man. The airplane's here. I'm not moving it. It's too much work. That's a $50,000 airplane bag. This is a $20,000 light up bag. Why do I tell you guys the prices? It's all anyone cares about. No one cares about anything else. What did I eat today? God, what did I eat today? I had some dumplings, some like Chinese dumplings, and like some noodles, some chicken wings. I had like a depressed day today. I had a really amazing time, like Friday night. Friday night was amazing. So amazing. I had so much fun with my fingers that I actually hurt my hands. It was like, well, my right hand. Never had that. I had a sex injury. I injured my hand with sex. And no, this wasn't beating my meat like it owes me money. This was something way cooler. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. This is like the second time I've had the best sex of my life, and then like a couple days later I'm depressed. I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. But it's very, very happy Saturday. Saturday was great. Sunday and Monday, not good. So I when I'm like not feeling good, I eat crap. That's why I'm fat. So yeah, had some chicken wings and some Chinese dumplings. Everything else? Oh, and I ate some of this Louis Vuitton chocolates. No, I didn't eat them all. I hid some for an upcoming egg hunt that I hope happens. We'll see how that goes. And let's see, do you want to see how many chocolate eggs remain of the Louis Vuitton? I don't know, guys. There's not a lot of Louis Vuitton eggs left in the bunch here. That is not a lot of eggs. But remember, I hid 10 of them, so. Ooh, Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton eggs. I'll leave these here to tempt myself. Actually, when did I last brush my teeth? Can I get away with eating these? Maybe I'll eat one on stream, just to show you guys how chill I am. I don't remember what flavor the green ones are. I think there's only 3 flavors. Green, kind of yellow gold, and like rose gold. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hiding my eyes. This one's like got a little bit of a peanut butter kick, a little bit of a hazelnut kick. Hard to tell what this is. I'm gonna go with hazelnut. It's weird when I eat stuff and like I can't tell what flavor it is. Is the stuff like should be better, or my tongue suck? All right, I'm eating one more. Hope you guys like the ASMR chewing. They're delicious. Any update on the incentive token name? No. Looking trim. Really? Well, man, I've been trying to diet, but the scale says I'm doing a bad job. So maybe the chin-ups are helping. Is this looking any better yet? I don't know. Whatever. Scrolling. So now I'm 11 minutes behind on chat. What camera do I use to stream? This is a Sony A1 recording in 8K at 200 megabits, but it will only output out of the HDMI 4K. So I'm outputting 4K to a 422 color space capture card, which I'm using to stream to you guys at usually 10 megabits a second, but I jacked it up to 15 for a laugh to see what would happen. Maybe it's not working, and if I get 11 minutes farther in the chat, everyone will tell me it sucks. It's possible. Learned more in an hour listening to your old videos than I have in a year researching crypto. Thanks for the realistic approach and free knowledge. You're welcome, Rick James. No, a narcissist doesn't admit they're a braggart. Thank you. I know what I am. Fat, old, rich, funny, big pee-pee. Where's the diamond? I don't know when or if I'm going to take possession of it or just leave it in the vault. So I haven't decided. Did I score this watch off eBay? No. The watch dealer I know. My XRP sack. Oh, darn it. Somebody said their XRP sack disappeared. I published on Twitter. I should probably publish it elsewhere. This place where you check your sacrifice balances. And as we capture new networks and ingest new prices, we keep publishing updated sheets, which you can select from a drop-down box, so that you can see what the most up-to-date state of the sacrifice balances is as we progress. So idiots that sacrifice wrong things get shown mercy. Idiots who sacrifice wrong things and on the wrong network get shown mercy. And so there's also a form where you can submit complaints about missing things or wrong things. It's a nice app. Maybe I can read you the name of it. Let's go look. Hex News. https://pulsechain-sacrifice-checker.vercel.app. Vercel is spelled Vercel. That's like Victor Echo Charlie Echo Lima. Vercel.app. Pulsechain-sacrifice-checker.vercel.app. That will let you see the current state of the sacrifice balances, which is like primarily what's hanging us up. Because believe it or not, the thing I thought would be easiest,
with
like
unstoppable NFT
money, turns out to be the hardest. Weird. Software is hard. Like all the transfers are on chain, but all the prices aren't. How do you control your ego in a healthy way when you feel that you're the top of the world? I am not the top of the world. Tons of people have more money than me. Tons of people. Well, I won't say tons, but yeah, maybe I need to update this worldview. There are people that have donated a lot more money to charity. There are people that cure diseases. There are people with better bodies. There's people with, everyone's got more followers. Like no followers, like 200K. What's that? It's trash. I love all you guys. You're amazing. You're probably really smart. That's why you follow me. But, there's people out there with millions of followers. I know what I am. Like, it's what it is. So I don't have an inflated ego. I just have an accurate ego. I know where I sit on the totem pole. You're not gonna ever catch me thinking things about myself that aren't accurate. You're never gonna find like a blind spot. I know what I am. I know what my problems are. I know where I suck, and I know where I'm pretty cool. Lucky for you guys, the places I'm pretty cool, you get to benefit from. I think this is so funny to me. So people, and I feel the same way about this. When I see someone that has stuff I don't have, it makes me angry. I don't want anyone to have that stuff. Like, hey, look, this guy, I had a 4-way. He had like a 5-way, 6-way. Unfair, right? Like everyone wants more. It's our human jealousy thing to drive us and
famous. We can't hear him anymore.
I hope he reads the chat and realize we can't hear him.
Oh, it's him. It's on his end.
Yeah, because I can hear you. I got you loud and clear.
Let me see. Let me go to his YouTube.
Scream to him, we can't hear you.
It's working on.
And when I do a good job marketing myself, I then in
There you
turn
go.
have the audience to be able to influence them to do good things with their lives. Don't get wrecked. Don't trade. Call your mom. Work out. Eat healthy. Don't drink alcohol. Don't gamble. Don't play grinding video games. You know, if you go back to my oldest YouTube videos, they're self-help videos trying to teach you how to have a better life. So if I can get more followers, I can influence more people to do what is healthy for them. And if what gets me more followers is bragging and having the world's most expensive things and showing them off and being funny or outrageous or twerking for the camera, if that's what it takes, if I have to dress like a clown to get an audience to make the world a better place, that's what I'm going to do. And so I always get these comments on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Really, I think the first comment I read, even in this chat, was about that. And their little pea brains think that if development is slow, as you were told it would be, because it always is, all software is always late, that's life, then I should also do a bad job marketing myself so that somehow they'll feel better. So if I on-ramp less new users and get less followers and do a bad, like, it takes me effort to put this crap on. It takes me effort to go turn on all the lights. It takes me effort to go clear the memory buffers. It takes me effort to combine the two 8K files together. Like, this takes a lot of my time and is a lot of effort for me to keep building a following to try and make the world a better place. And then these stupid pea-brain people, they try and convince me to do a bad job marketing to make up for slow software development. Does that make any sense to you? This is like having a football team and you haven't done any good getting the ball downfield. Your offense has sucked, so you try and make up for it by not playing defense. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. So me doing a good job marketing and continuing to build a following so that people will care about the same things I care about. Maybe they'll fund medical research. Maybe they'll, remove counterparty risk. Maybe they'll not trade. I'm doing the right thing. And I get yelled at for it. It sucks. It's like, stop yelling at me, guys. I'm working hard here to try and make the world a better place. I don't know of another way to do it. Maybe I could start chucking money at it. I really should just probably chuck money at this. So if I want more followers, like real followers, because I don't buy followers, I don't buy votes, I don't do any of that, which is why I have so few followers. But I can buy ads, right? I have enough content and am cool enough that, and I think my conversion is sticky enough now that, like, maybe I should buy ads. Because I can't buy, crypto ads are banned everywhere. You want to buy ads on Reddit, crypto's banned. You want to buy ads on Google, it's banned. You want to buy ads on Facebook, banned. Unless you stay under $50 a day on Facebook, which lol is no money. Or, you have an exchange license. I don't have an exchange license. So I can advertise me. Actually, I've even been turned down advertising me. I tried this once. I was like, okay, won't accept crypto ads. Can I advertise myself? They also said no. The magazine said no to me advertising myself. Woo, doggy! Can you believe that? An ad that's like, hi, I exist. Nope. They wouldn't allow it. It's not a fair world that we live in. It's really, truly not. All right. Is my diamond bigger than the Kohinoor diamond? The original uncut Kohinoor diamond, I think, was like 1,100 carats. My diamond's 555 carats. But they broke it up. And so the cut Kohinoor is split into a bunch of different parts. And therefore, my diamond is bigger than those parts now. Now, I'm 10 minutes behind chat. How did I make up time? Crazy. I usually get further and further behind. Somebody says you had your dopamine completely sucked out of you, bro. Serotonin nuked as well. It could be the case, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it, man. I'm on every social channel. I'm on testnet. I'm a minnow. I want to be a team player. Sounds good, man. When documentary? January. So 8 months from now, or 9, like 8.5. Will the initial PRT reward token be tradable? Yes. What kind of mouse do I use? This is a Roller Mouse Pro, so you use it with your thumbs. Your thumbs sit on it, so you never have to leave the home row. So you can, how can I show this to you? You can be like, you can move the mouse and type at the same time. You don't have to. I like it a lot. It's also really handy because I usually am in a recliner or a recumbent bicycle lately. I've been sitting on the bicycle trying to burn through this fat. Summer's coming. So in both of those scenarios, it's nice to not have to try and stick your hand someplace else, you know, a horizontal place. Launch all PRC20s at their ETH launch price. Good question. That is a good question. Whoever makes the pair, whoever or whatever makes the PRC20 pairs does have to choose an initial rate. It's an interesting question, actually. Maybe we'll have a vote on that, too. Pants off, dance off. I like skin to win better. But hey, appreciate the new phrase. Greatest man on earth. You know what? I probably should stick that in there to troll, like clickbait style. Hey, this fat old guy says he's the greatest man on earth. Whatever. Do you notice I'm using no keywords? So my old strategy was use the maximum number of keywords because it matters. But I got tired of getting banned. So maybe this helps me not get banned. I don't know. If I get banned with no keywords, I'll go back to using all the keywords again. I've been banned 4 times, which is why I tell you guys to follow me at twitter.com/RichardHartWin, Instagram.com/RichardHartOfficial. And, you know, if you like these videos, odyssey.com. I don't remember the URL, unfortunate. I'm not even going to spell their URL. I just don't use homophones for brands, please. You guys are like, what's a homophone? They're words that sound similar. So like read and red. Spelled, no, that's actually not the right example. Whatever. I'm not explaining it. I shouldn't have to spell your domain name. If there's a bunch of different ways to spell the word, it's a nightmare because not everyone that ever wants to refer your business has to spell it. Richard, you're hilarious. Thank you. Light the candles up for Pulse launch. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. 2.2K people watching a guy eat chocolate. Hey, you're lucky I stopped. I could just go raid the fridge and get fat with it, right? This is poor content. And click and hide user on channel. Your ability to comment is removed. Enjoy your silence, little buddy. What's that weird thing people do eating on stream? I think it's just ASMR. Do I own any Cartier? I have a Cartier pen watch. Do I want to go look for it? No, I know where it is. It's hard to get to. I am Team Richard Hart. You have the vision. Thanks, man. I am now 15 minutes behind chat. Apparently me raising the bitrate worked just fine because nobody's complained. Should I raise it more? Why is this thing saying that my bitrate's still low? Is it lying? I'm going to jack up my bitrate to stupid levels. Let's see if it starts like screaming about it. This ought to be interesting. Watch me crash the stream. Please no crash. Please no crash. Let's pull up some monitoring here. It seems to just ignore my requests to change the bitrate. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Does it just lock it in the beginning and that's it? I can't change it later? Well, that's regrettable. Or is it scaling up slowly? I don't understand this. OBS streaming software is ignoring my commands in the settings output streaming tab to update the bandwidth. Yeah, computers suck. It's just ignoring my request. I see Twitch live streamers increasing their bit rates all the time. Well, not very happy about that. I guess I will just set it back to something safe for the next time so I don't hit like an edge case on my next round, forgetting that I did this. That is quite irritating. It just doesn't care what I set. Okay. Well, I'm just going to assume I still look good anyway because I checked it and I did look good, so fine. Do I love Indian food? Nope. Butter chicken's okay. I don't care about any of the rest of it. Maybe I just haven't tried enough of it, but like, I don't really care about Indian food. Richard, you should start showing us how to finger better. As a person injured from fingering, I'm not sure I'm the guy for you, man. They say the top entrepreneurs put in crazy work days. How many hours is your average work day? I mean, usually all of them, but like, I haven't measured it recently. It's like I have all this other in real life crap that I have to attend to that I think is eating into my time recently. Like, there is a lot of stuff that I'm supposed to do. It's time consuming. Filling out forms, getting things renewed, just like in real life stuff sucks. Like I would have more watches now, but it's a hassle to buy them and manage them. So like I'm depriving myself of using my money so that I have more time basically and less stress. I want less stress. I have enough. This man knows how to torture us. Waiting for Pulse so intensely we're willing to watch him eat. You would have watched me eat before Pulse was a thing, bro. And I've only done it once. I try and mix it up, you know. Show the Royal Oak, please. I have a couple Royal Oaks. All right. Ugh. Here we are with some Atomar P-Gate, and I can't see my own picture. Let me fix that. Oh, maybe it wanted me to like click OK and like apply wasn't enough. Nope, didn't make a difference. Here's some Atomar P-Gate Royal Oak. This one's a tourbillon, and so you can see through the back of it. Also, come on, buddy, focus on the back part. Focus on the back part. Am I really gonna manually focus my camera? Fine. You know what? I'm a professional. I'm gonna manual focus the camera. Now it's gonna focus where I want. Boom. See the back part? No. That's it right there. Look at all that cool stuff. The tourbillon is in there. I think it's a 2-axis. It's got a chrono. Boop boop. This one here is diamond it out, baby. Let me get it right there. I can turn on the focus again for this part. There you go. Now, mind you, all these diamonds. So, all these diamonds, they look like crap in focus in a flat light. When diamonds look awesome is when you're looking anywhere else and they create all these colors, you know? So, sparkle, fire, brilliance. So, all this diamond stuff, like a normal video, just looks like crap. But I can show you in other settings where they're just insane looking. You're like, oh my God, bling bling. This one's nice because it's only maybe 100 grand, 115 grand. It's a pretty good deal for like all the diamonds you're getting on it. It's also a little bit bigger, so this is like 42 millimeter. All the Rolexes I wear are 40 millimeter, so it's chunkier. This one I think is a 44 millimeter. This one's way chunkier. Focus. See the size difference? All right. Now, if you guys don't like this content, blame the guy in chat that asked for it, okay? Blame him. Richard, don't set him down that way. I never do. So, there we go. Oh, I want a summer. Good for summer. Being fat sucks. All right. Where's the chat? Now I'm 22 minutes behind on chat. Pulse will melt faces. I like the sound of that. I think you're the perfect size. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Some guy's talking about ego again. I answered that one. Adam Back is a good programmer. No, he's not. He doesn't write code. He tells you that himself. Why are you putting words in his mouth? Why do you think he's not Satoshi Nakamoto? Because he doesn't write code and Satoshi does? Because Satoshi wouldn't quote himself in the white paper because he likes his anonymity? These are very stupid questions. Because he works for Blockstream, getting paid in Bitcoin. Satoshi doesn't need a job, doesn't need paid Bitcoin. He has enough. I could continue. Launch date update. I told you mid-May. What do you want? That's the best guess from the devs. Why don't you listen? You tune in late, I guess. Have I lost some weight? I mean, look, man, the scale says no. I've been on the bicycle. I've been trying to eat healthy. I'm just started taking creatine again. We'll see. It's gonna make you look fatter. Yeah, you know what, man? If it swells up my muscles with extra mass by retaining water, bigger muscles for free. I'll take it. It makes you 10% stronger. I'll take that too. Like, you know. But you are going to fit into less clothes. So hopefully the weight loss thing works out. Richard Hart, you're absolute legend. Hi from Australia. Thank you very much. I'm always like subconsciously trying to lean towards this mic because I think it makes the audio better, but it's like supplicating to the mic. I need to learn to focus here. It's hard because I need to get one of those screens that you can see through, like a teleprompter screen. I should add that to my shopping list because then I don't have to like turn this way to read the chat. Black shirt blends with Throne. Yeah, but it hides my boobs. So yes, if I had a different shirt, and by the way, I added this like shoulder light here to kick the jawline and to help bring me off of the chair. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. I try to the last stream had the worst shirt I ever wore. Man, that shirt was bad. The Dolce & Gabbana leopard shirt looked real bad. Worst looking shirt I've seen. Awesome, my favorite YouTuber, thanks. Do I have a gym in my house? Yes. Try intermittent fasting? Meh. Hey, ego guy. Why does he keep asking this? How do you control your ego in a healthy way when you feel that you are top in the world? I'm not the top in the world, but I am the best person in crypto. So, are the LP tokens different from the incentive token? Yes. Will the price action on testnet reflect possible price action on mainnet? I really don't know. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Benke, if you spam this question one more time, like if I get to 20 minutes from now and I see your question again, I'm removing you from chat. What's my biggest fear, Richard? Bad YouTube questions. I don't have a biggest fear. I don't know, eternal pain. There you go. Eternal pain. Buy an Airdyne for cardio. If you Google Richard Hart bicycle, I have a bicycle I built, reclining workstation exercise bike thing. I'll use that. I don't need to be hearing no loud noise when I'm on my bike. I think Airdynes use wind for resistance. Big Simp 69 asks, have I ever called the Bitcoin top? Yes, I have. More than once. Dude, I was randomly listening and suddenly a gay Dude, I was randomly listening and suddenly a gay ASMR of a man moaning eating chocolate. My father goes like, question marks? Come on, bro. You know your father's seen you do similar. Are you winning, son? I'm busting out all the memes on you guys. You'll have to Google all these. Just bought my first hex. Buy the dip. Welcome aboard, Stephen Pilkington. Pickington. What will I do after Hex, PulseChain, MetaMask clone, and PulseX? Fiat on ramps, my own country, medical research, maybe some type of margin thing, margin trading thing, maybe. I tell you guys all not to do it, it'll ruin your life, but if you can't take my good advice, maybe give you someplace better to do it. Is it going to be 3? I mean, probably, but like it'll be a really short one. Just, I don't see a need for a long one. Start with 15 minutes riding a bike outside and build it up to whatever best way to work out body and strengthening joints. Thanks. Did I have a role model growing up? I mean, not really. Tony Robbins stuff is good though. So like, he only has a couple things that are stupid. Most of Tony Robbins stuff is very good. I am now caught up with chat. I'm caught up with chat. It seems like impossible. I never catch up with chat. How many years did I mine BTC? I don't think it even lasted a year, man. I mean, I started in early 2011, and then the difficulties got so high that you couldn't mine on GPU anymore. So I basically mined Bitcoin from when, like, first quarter of 2011, I think when it was like 50 cents, until it wasn't profitable anymore. So whenever GPU mining died. Are you more philosophical, spiritual, or just happy creating cool stuff? I would call myself pragmatic. I mean, look, I did write a book, which you could call a book of philosophy. And it does have a chapter called Spirit. So maybe I'm those things. Happy, I don't know. I'm happy when I'm around other people. When I'm not around other people, I'm very, get stuff done or feel bad about not getting stuff done. Someone in chat says, Tony Robbins is scam. Okay. Tony Robbins has had his personal name as his brand for like 30 years. What scandal has ruined his brand name? His brand name's just fine. So when you have your own name as your brand for 30 years and you don't tarnish it, you're probably doing okay. Yeah, you're wrong. His stuff is very mostly good. Not a scam. I mean, some of it is like, I wouldn't take his investing course. Date with Destiny and Unleash the Power Within are awesome in-person events. I've been to all of his stuff. You know, if you skip like Health Mastery and what should they call it, Life Mastery or Wealth Mastery, you're not missing anything, I don't think. I am in hospital now having an endoscopic septoplasty with turbinoplasty, waiting for the GA to take effect. It's not working, but your crystals look great. Maybe it is working. How are the Tron SAC numbers going? I don't know. I'd have to look. The issue with Tron and checking your SAC numbers is that depending on what wallet you used, you need to, depending on what wallet you used, okay. I'm going to explain this to you now. Oh, God. Tron is an EVM-based fork of Ethereum. But unlike everyone else, they decided to change the way that they generated addresses. So your Tron address doesn't look like the normal 0x whatever address you get everywhere else, which makes everything hard. Because now, if you have a Tron wallet and you want to know what your derived Ethereum address is, you have the same private keys. So your private keys can generate either an Ethereum address or its exactly equivalent derived Tron address. They're interchangeable back and forth bidirectionally, but the code by which you can get from one to the other is derived from the seed, and you can't get there without the seed. So it's unfortunate that if you used, say, Trust Wallet, I think, the Tron address that we know is a certain kind of ETH address. You have to use your private keys to derive the ETH address to put it into the sacrifice checker. And we're faced with this issue of, I tell you every day, all day, to never put your private key into a website, ever. You will lose all your money. But in this case, if you don't put your private key into something, you're not going to be able to derive the Ethereum address from it to put it into the sacrifice balance checker to see what your balances are. I'm not sure what the right way to resolve this particular issue of deriving the stupid addresses is. There's a guy in our team that's pretty good with elliptical curve cryptography. Maybe there's a way to derive the address from the other address, but I don't think that there is. I think it has to come from the seeds. I'm pretty sure about it. But I'll check. I'll ask him. Thanks for asking me a nearly impossible to answer question. Yeah, that's where the TRX sacrifice numbers are. I mean, Web3 BlockTech says you are a handsome man. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Now I'm 4 minutes behind chat, but there's a ton of chat here. From this angle, your LV airplane looks like a GIMP mask. Huh. Well, can I fix the light to change that? Like, I just changed the angle on this blue light, and it put more on, like, the jawline of the plane. Yeah, I should hit this thing with the light of its own. Like, the LV bag, this LV airplane bag should, like, punch harder. First world problems. How will we be able to access our policy we sacrifice from Trust Wallet? You have, I just answered that one. But it's not. It's only that way for some networks. Like, basically, like, Trust needs to include the Pulse mainnet in its list of networks it supports, which I think they will. So you can also just move to a different wallet. See, wallets aren't really wallets; they're just keychains. You can stick your keys in another wallet. Hey Richard, what's the percentage of blocks that need to be indexed in the chain for the mainnet to come out? They're not related. Block Scout, scrolling through the Block Explorer, scrolling through all the blocks, they're just unrelated. What do I look for in hiring developers? I'm not going to tell you. I don't want other people to know how I do some of the good things I do. I mean, if you are a developer, send me your resume. When PulseX tokens are burned, whose tokens exactly are getting burned? It's a great question. It's a great question. So the Fee2 address in the Uniswap v2 code, which is forked to create the PulseX contracts, scrapes a percentage of fees, 21.7% of fees. And those fees, when you do a swap, are paid in the form of the token that you're getting rid of. So if you were to swap, say, Pulse for Hex, then the contract would scrape some of the Pulse. And if you were to swap Hex for Pulse, it would scrape some of the Hex. Then when someone adds or removes liquidity to that Hex Pulse pair, as part of their add or remove function, that person pays to send the scraped tokens to the Fee2 address. And so the Fee2 address acquires over time, as people add and remove liquidity from the LP, 21.7% of the fees, and the fees are whichever pair was gotten rid of to get the other side of the pair. And so the tokens that are being burnt, and so what happens is now anyone can run a contract which then uses those scraped Fee2 address paid fee percentages, and then buys PulseX with those so the inputs are the scraped fees from those other coins, and then it trades them for PulseX, and then those PulseX are burnt. So the same thing that allows them to do the trade also burns them. So that's it. So the input energy to buy the PulseX to then burn it comes from the scraped fees from trades in the PulseX exchange. And so the answer to your question is, whoever was offering their PulseX as an LP, whoever was offering their PulseX on the PulseX whatever pair is the person's PulseX that gets bought and burnt, because it was the one that was for offer. So people would, if you want to be an LP and make money on PulseX versus something else, people can then run the function, which will then buy and burn the PulseX. There you go. You're probably going to have to watch that again to get it. You could also just actually run the buy and burn function yourself on testnet and see what happens. Thanks, Richard Hart. Excited to be a Hex holder. Thank you. What podcast do you love to be on? I'm not going to say Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. I don't know, man. I don't like anybody's podcast that has a bunch of viewers. I'm happy. Be on anybody's podcast, dude. If you got viewers, I'll come on your podcast. What PRC20s would I buy pre-bridge if you had to? I like Hex, but I don't give financial advice. So you're such a kind, cool man, Rich. Thank you. Thank you. What music am I listening to now? Uh, Today I listened to a song called something of Jupiter by Trains. Tears of Jupiter by Train. It's like an old like pop song. It sounds nice. But before that it was like Lane 8 Sunrise Set. It's just kind of like a trance house kind of thing. And Gidra, which is like Russian drum and bass, and then the Upbeats Beats for Love 2018. I think 2018 was the date. At 4 minutes and 40 seconds into that is like the sickest. Like I absolutely love it. Do you like crypto better now that you founded your own coins? I don't know. My gut feeling is like no. I like it the same. But I mean, I feel like I should say yes, I like it better. I love my coins. They're amazing. But like my opinion on crypto is the same it's ever been. Richard, first meme coin on Pulse. Thoughts? I don't care. What are the details of the Axie hack? They had authorized somebody's keys to do something and then forgot that they had to deauthorize them. And then that reduced the amount of other keys that that guy had to get a control of to execute an attack because they had a multi-sig and he just acquired enough keys to fulfill the multi-sig requirements. So they had a key control problem. That's the Axie Infinity hack. Where's the Bitcoin bottom? I don't know. Traditionally, you drop 85% from 69K, it's 11K. That's traditional. Do I ever intend to start a fine wine collection for the flex? No. Well, the incentive token can only be rewarded to LP providers through single staking too. You're probably get both. You probably get double-sided and single-sided plays on it, is my guess. Do you see critical mass happen? Do you see critical mass happen in PulseChain with a window of market mainstream at what time frame? Are you for real? What? Did you just word salad me, dude? I'm gonna try again, but your English needs work, man. Do you see critical mass happen in PulseChain with the window of market mainstream at what time frame? Your English is terrible. I think what you're asking me is, when will crypto go mainstream, particularly PulseChain? I don't know. Who cares as long as everybody's getting rich? I don't know. You know, hopefully this gains a lot of value and everyone's very happy. I mean, look, Bitcoin went up 690 million% and it's not mainstream. Dude that keeps asking how to check your trust wallet thing. I answered this. Thoughts on all the exploits and hacks recently? Hacks unaffected. Yeah, true. I keep posting about them all the time. I think there was a $176 million one yesterday. Billy Don Knox says, most people contact me because I'm always happy to help anyone transform any negativity, suffering, pains, problems, challenges, struggles, fears, worries, doubts into our power for free. I don't know what our power is, but sounds like you're trying. A for effort. Can you explain S-load on ETH, how it messed up, and how PulseChain fixes it? What's up with these technical questions, man? S load means storage load means the amount of gas that you pay the Ethereum network in order to load data from storage. From when Hex was designed to when Hex launched, it increased 12-fold. And then I think they raised it again. I think it ended up being like 16-fold higher. That's it. How does Hex solve it? We're keeping the same S load numbers, but the fees are, I don't know, 100 or 1,000 times cheaper or something. So it's just cheaper to use. Send the space diamond back to space. I mean, technically we're in space already, ain't we? Are we still on track for BTC sub 20K? Sure, why not? I mean, that guy that gave $2.9 million to Jack, the founder of Twitter, for the NFT of Jack's first Twitter post, he lost about $2.9 million of his $2.9 million. He can't sell it. No one wants it. He's been trying to sell it for months. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen to all the NFT guys. Sorry, guys. So enjoy your free NFT copies on PulseChain, but you guys paid millions of dollars for JPEGs. How do you think that should work out for you? You think everyone gets to buy $1 million JPEGs forever? Stay rich? I don't think so. Thus, yeah, I think once those guys get wiped out and people have a real nice dip, Michael Saylor gets to sit through his first 85% dip, then I'd feel wonderful about a bottom. But until Michael Saylor gets his chance to sit through an 85er, and until the JPEG boys get wrecked, I'm not bullish. And I called the top a year ago, and it's been a profit every single day except one. Where can I get your self-help book from? t.me/scivive, and this nice lady has made an audiobook version of it that you can just listen to. I should spread that link more places. Why not just release V3 now and have it running until Pulse launch? Because an extra testnet is only as useful as it is different from the previous testnet. The sacrifice balances are not done yet. So what is the thing that we would change? So I'm unaware of anything that is ready to be changed to fire off a V3 currently. So it's a good idea trying to get parallel optimistic branching running, but it's not ready yet. Good thinking though. The rare compliments for chat today. Giving you guys a lot of compliments today. What are my thoughts on GMT? I don't know whether you mean Greenwich Mean Time in general as a time zone, or whether you're talking about the GMT Master 2 Rolex watch. Not sure what you mean. I'm now 17 minutes behind on chat. New to crypto, how do I buy in? I've been subscribed for 5 months now. Love the show. Thanks, man. Just, I don't know, go to hex.com/buy and read the guide. You're going to set up an exchange account somewhere, send the money, and, there's instructions there. Hex.com/buy. Do you think you will roll out a token associated to the wallet when you begin working on that? What do you think, bro? What do you think? Do you think there's some more political statements that I would like to see supported? Probably. Hex charts seem hard to understand. Can you make a video to explain better? Doesn't the line just go up and to the right mostly? Time, price. I don't understand the hard part. Try going to look into hex.com. Google other hex streamers. There's a lot of hex streamers that just talk about price. I very rarely talk about price in hex. So watch their streams. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? Didn't I just twerk and show my butt to the camera, bro? Are you real? What? Actually, I didn't twerk, but did a nice drop it like it's hot move for y'all. What do I think about GPT-3? I wish I could use it, but I don't have an interface because I don't have a license to use the API. So if you want to give me an API license to use GPT-3, I'd be happy to do it. Basically, there's this one forum that requires me to write 500 words about a thing to post what I want to post. It's very irritating to me. I'd rather just have GPT-3 do it based on analyzing previous text I've written. GPT-3 is a machine learning algorithm which looks at a bunch of input text, and then you can query it to generate new text. Like you can ask it, who's the fairest of them all? And it will just answer you. And it's pretty cool. It'll be a nightmare for anti-spam because everyone will be able to generate all the spam they want that looks nearly indistinguishable from human input. It's going to be a really spammy world out there. When I make a new post on Twitter, the amount of spam I get is unbearable. It's literally insane. Stupid question, lol. Will there be a big day payout on PulseChain in the future? I don't know what that means. Seeing the PulseChain starting with a value of 0, and I think that it will have a value greater than 0 at some point. That's infinite return right there. In-car Ferrari live stream, please. Yeah, I got a new 1,000 horsepower Ferrari SF90 that I've only driven once. So this summer, I'll beat on that 1,000 horsepower Ferrari for you guys. Get you some video. So now I've got 2 Ferraris. Can we have a Hex Island where we all meet once a year? Maybe. I mean, we could have a Hex Island where we just live all year too. I am interested in being free of everyone screwing with my life. So I think having your own currency, having your own country, it could be cool. So if anyone in the world was likely to start their own country, it's me. Do you plan to do a huge, in all caps, marketing campaign prior to mainnet launch and get all those YouTubers on board to promote and talk about the PRC-20 airdrop for a week before big launch? In any of my projects, we don't have expectation of profit from the work of others. And I don't really make forward-looking statements. I can tell you that big YouTubers such as Rand Noor, Ivan on Tech, The Moon, Carl, they've all sacrificed for PulseChain, BitBoy. All the big YouTubers that I know of have sacrificed for PulseChain. So maybe they'll talk about it. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll see. But I ain't paying them. So, do you see critical mass happen in PulseChain with the window of market mainstream, and at what time frame? I answered that one, but I wanted to read it again anyway. Ever listen to Jordan Peterson? Like once or twice. His stuff's okay. Like all his stuff's right, except his idea that Christianity is the best thing ever. It's okay. It's not the best thing ever. Well, BRC-20 copies. I don't know what a BRC-20 is. So, I don't know what that is, dude. If I have all 3 coins, can I qualify to live in your country? No, that's not. I haven't thought about what qualifications will look like. Yeah, good question. Maybe that is the qualification. I don't know. That is a good question. Will the bridges connecting Pulse to other blockchain? And that's all he says. This is pretty funny. You guys are hitting some funny questions here. Will the bridges connecting Pulse to other blockchain? You left out some words there, man. We already have a functioning testnet Pulse to testnet Ethereum bridge that you can use. Go try it. Sometime probably 26 hours after mainnet launch, you'll probably have a mainnet Ethereum to mainnet PulseChain bridge. Andres Lozano says, we know about your health, your watches, your cars, your BTC call, your beauty, your whole history. Now here's the funny part. He spelled it Hole. That's pretty funny. Diamonds, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, chains, IQ. But please talk about serious project data. Please. I am, man. Screw you. Do you know about address derivation from public keys to private keys from ERC20, or rather from Ethereum mainnet to TRX mainnet? No, you didn't know about that until I told you it. Did you know about optimistic branching in software? No, like, bro, I'm hitting you with the technical madness here. Quit the crybaby crap. You don't understand half the technical things I'm telling you. Bodyguard says, let me tell you why you felt depressed after sex. Because you fornicated. Bro. I had to allow that comment. Like, it was automatically hidden. I allowed it because it was so funny. You should send Elon a watch in good faith to do a live stream with you. Nope. I'm not supplicating. Collab with 66999. He's good at marketing. Go set it up. Set it up. Tony Robbins did a good podcast with Impulsive Boys not long ago. Talks about living longer. Yeah, I personally pitched Tony on his island in person in 2003 about investing in longevity technology. And he lightly knew about it then because he knew Roy Walford's book, The 160-Year Diet, when I talked to him then. So he knew about it, but then it took him 20 years to get around to funding it. I ended up funding it around the same time he did, but I'm 20 years younger. Will the PRTB token be tradable? Yes. Will there be a limit on PulseX staking? I don't know why there would be a limit, but if there's a history of limits being set, can you show them to me? How do you read this chat? Do you just pick one and let the rest go? I read every question, every single one, unless they get scrolled past me because I got too far behind. Like, for instance, I'm 26 minutes behind now. Yep. Do you know how far into completing the sacks? Mid-May is the best guess from devs. Potential negative connotations aside, would you consider yourself an atheist? If not, why not? Why don't you go read my book, Scivive, t.me/Scivive, where I answer that question extremely in depth. I think you'll like it. What's the best thing to do with PulseX when mainnet launches? Sit on half and stake the rest for the incentive token? Farming seems to have more risk. You can also stake it natively in the protocol. And I don't know what the best way to do it is. I don't know whether, like, good luck, dude. I don't know. Go experiment on the testnet. Which sentimental celebrity onboard would pump you up the most? My gut feeling right now with the state of the world is Trump. I think that would be fun. But since he's banned absolutely everywhere, not as exciting for the shock value. Abraham Lincoln, bring him back to life. That'd be a great celebrity onboard. How about, like, I don't know, Barack Obama? I don't, just really famous people, I guess, man. I don't know. Like, I don't do hero worship. These are all just dudes. So, like, they're interchangeable based on their celebrity value to me for the most part. I'm counting on you. What? I made that up. He didn't type that. I'm counting on this to work. So excited. Missed sack. Didn't discover you in time. Bot hacks. Buying more tomorrow. Thanks so much for all you do. Thank you, Beth. You seem very nice. PulseX person says, you are my master, in all caps. I like the sound of that. I was visiting a friend that owns a giant animal farm in Africa, And when he went to get gas for his car, the guy pumping the gas referred to him as master. Sounded really awesome. Now you might say, God, Richard, how can you say that? Well, man, see, you could pretend that it doesn't sound really awesome until it happens to you or you're around it, and then you're like, God dang, that sounds super cool. So, for instance, if someone were to ask me to pick my pronouns, I think God King would be nice pronouns. So, I'm significance driven, I'm power driven, and if people want to give me that power, then I can do better stuff in the world. Now, have tons of people abused their power and done terrible things? Yes, they have. But have some people used their power and done really awesome things? Yes, they have. More truthfully, more people have done good than bad with the power that they've been given, which is why the world is ever so slightly better than it used to be. And hopefully keeps getting better. Computers got better. Free speech didn't get better. Well, I mean, I am on YouTube streaming for free, but I do get banned all the time. Hard to decide whether that's getting better or worse, huh? I get banned everywhere, dude. It's hilarious. And the funny part is I'm not getting banned because I'm not playing by the rules. I'm getting banned because they want you to have less. They hate you. If you have a YouTube channel, you try and promote your video anywhere, they ban you. They hate you. They don't want you to succeed, literally. I posted on a watch forum a video on Instagram of my Easter egg watch here. Banned. They said it got too many upvotes too quickly. They accused me of buying votes. I don't buy votes. Why would I? Why would I buy votes? I don't need to, and I don't want to promote their stuff. I get banned everywhere. I posted these chocolates on the LV forum on Reddit. Banned. Not banned, but post deleted. They unbanned. The mods in the watches forum were nice. They like unbanned me after we had a little bit of a back and forth. They're like, yeah, just don't post your Insta. Like, post directly on the site or whatever. Now, why is that? They don't want me to post my Insta because they don't want me to succeed. They don't want me to post my my Twitter because they don't want me to succeed. They want me to fail. They don't want me to be a success. They don't want me to get more followers. So there's this theme everywhere that everyone wants you to fail. It's crazy. It's like, which is why I've been had posts deleted and been banned like everywhere. So I don't even post most of these places anymore. You like, I like posting places that I control because then I don't get banned by myself. But even here on YouTube, yeah, seems like I control the chat. I've been banned off this platform 4 times and then unbanned again. Life is not fair. First world problems. Guy with world's largest diamond, 1,000 horsepower Ferrari, multi-billion-dollar currencies he's founded, and just had a 4-way. He says life's not fair. These are some first world problems, man. Am I 420 friendly? I don't smoke weed, dude. You guys smoke as much as you want. I'm not interested in it. Hey, I want to be slower and more tireder. Nope. I want to be more powerful. My wallet was compromised and need my sacrifice rerouted to my new wallet. Can you help me, Richard? I've messaged you on Twitter also with no response. No, dude, screw you. I'm tired of you guys. I've done everything I can to try and save you people. So guess what? Your option to save yourself is to race the hacker to your coins when mainnet launches. So I hope you're sitting there at your computer with your seed words loaded into your wallet with the correct data plugged into your MetaMask so that when mainnet goes live, you can move your coins to a new address as quick as you possibly can before the hacker does. Because I was not able to figure out any other way to save you guys. Sorry. Imagine me sitting here reading through 1 million AML KYC documents as some type of custodian, deciding which ones were false claims and are actually hackers trying to reroute other people's balances, and then which ones are the idiots that lost their keys. Which are the hackers and the idiots here? I'm not doing that. So you need to race the hacker and stop losing your coins. And you guys are part of the reason that we're so delayed, by the way. These little edge cases of all you guys making mistakes sucks up our capacity to think about other things because we're trying to save you idiots. And yes, I know it sucks to have insult added to injury when you've been hacked. that is regrettable. If there was some way that I could think of to help you other than just telling you the solution that I just did, race the hacker, that's the best I can do. Hope that he doesn't notice mainnet launches, and then you move your coins before he can. And you know what? You're so stupid. I'm going to try and help you even more. Move your coins to a fucking address that the hacker doesn't have the keys to. A new wallet, a new address. Don't click new account. If you click new account, all those new addresses are derived from your same recovery words. So, looking great, Richard. Lost some weight. Hey, man, if you guys think I lost weight, I'm happy to hear it. Have been to size seminars? Nah, I didn't mess with that stuff. Can you say hi, Brian Frame? I want to see it if my husband's paying attention. All right. Hi, Brian Frame. Brian Frame. Bitcoin bottom this year? Hope so. I sure don't think 39K is the bottom. Can you explain the power of companies doing stock buybacks? Sure. It shoves the gains into capital gains tax, which is a better tax bracket, I think, than dividends, and defers them because you're only taxed when you sell, unless they change the laws. And I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a professional of any sort. Do your own research. I take no responsibility. Yeah, so it just drives the price up, right? Company has money. They buy the stock. Price goes up. The people that are in charge of management that have like clauses in their contracts that pay them more on price performance get to pay themselves more because the price went up. There's a lot of stock buybacks in legacy finance. Even Berkshire Hathaway will do a stock buyback if the price dips, but the price rarely dips. 2024 world record most babies being born in a single year named Richard. Okay. I guess he's predicting that because it ain't 2024 yet. Richard, can you show us around your mansion? I could, but I won't. Operational security. You're welcome. What's your favorite position when destroying the pastrami? Seated. Well, actually, kind of on my back is nice. What's the hex all-time high this year? Well, I mean, it has been 56.55 cents. But that's in like a rolling 365-day period. I don't know if you mean from like calendar year, like 4 months ago or what. Do you still believe Bitcoin would drop 10K? An 85% drop from 69K is 11K. When Tony Robbins with Richard Hart? Yeah, that'd be a good chat. I think Tony and I'd have a great chat. Do you only have ETH native tokens get copied or everything that has a contract? It's the entire system state. It's everything on the Ethereum network. Will you update any of your old YouTube self-help videos? How? What do you mean? Update them how? There's no edit and add content feature in YouTube. That doesn't make sense. Are you talking about like make new videos with the same themes? Maybe. Probably one day. Will there be a PulseChain iPhone app? I mean, MetaMask is what everyone's going to use off the bat, I assume. But like you'll have, if Trust Wallet supports the network, which it probably will, you'll be able to use Trust, you'll be able to use MetaMask. I mean, anything that you can control. So the reason that you can use MetaMask is because there's a setting to point to whatever network you want. And so any wallet that supports Ethereum that also just lets you point to whatever network you want should support Pulse. So you're going to have more than one wallet option. What's going on with Kinetics and its Hex Investment Trust? I don't know. I haven't heard about it. I was curious about it yesterday, though. Should ask them. Do I like drum and bass? I love drum and bass. It's my favorite music. Son, I'm disappointed. Nice meme. If you look at the Tesla phone coming out, it looks cool. Nope, haven't heard about it. Richard, do you still hold some of the original Bitcoin you mined in 2011, and why is it important to hold? One, that was a compound question. Two, I don't talk to you about my finances. And three, there was a presupposition in there that it's important to hold Bitcoin, which it's not. Bitcoin sucks. What to do with people still sacrificing? They'll probably keep getting hidden Easter egg credit until the last minute. I'm not delaying mainnet. I posted, please stop. We're not delaying mainnet for it. So there's a chance some of them won't get anything. But I don't think that date is yet. But it could be. Could already be the date. Like they could be getting no credit now. But we'll see. Why don't you upload good footage of watches? I mean, I stream in 4K, and I even recently uploaded an 8K stream, and I do show the watches sometimes. I could do more. It's time consuming. If you like puppies, where are your dogs at? I have a feeling that I'll be traveling and doing like another world tour in summer, but we'll see. So I don't have any dogs currently. Tony Robbins takes an ice bath to start his day. Good luck with that, Tony. I'm not doing that crap. I guess there is nothing else to see or hear about in these Richard Hart streams other than the watch of the month. Grr. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hide user from channel. Oh, he can't type anymore. Wrecked. Jim Rohn is better than Tony Robbins. Hey, Jim Rohn is a student, or rather Tony Robbins is a student of Jim Rohn. His stuff is probably all right too. I never personally examined it, but very similar themes I hear. What's my motivation for doing what I do? I want to save the world. I want to make the world a better place. I'm in it for glory. I want to be respected and admired. I would like to get laid as well. That so far, like all of this internet crap has just not helped in that at all. It's like just no relationship at all. Crypto and getting laid are like opposites. Regrettable. I wonder if I can get away with playing. Someone says I should play a little bit of drum and bass. I'm going to try this. All right, buddy. You want me to try and play you a little clip? Let's try it. Since we're experimenting. We tried turning up the bit rate to no effect. Lol. I like it when I change settings and they don't change. That's my favorite. Okay. Let's try a little sample of what I think some absolutely sick drum and bass sounds like. Here we go, homies. Dirty. Oh, it's dirty. Oh, I love it. Okay. Sick. Absolutely sick. The Upbeats Beats for Love 2018. I was right earlier. God, I love that. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hopefully that doesn't ruin my stream. Would you consider taking residency to Dubai? I've heard it's crypto tax friendly. What's your thoughts on that? Thanks and greetings from New Zealand. I mean, everybody moved there. I guess I'll go visit. Meh. Richard Hart is the greatest of all time. Thank you, DJ Alpha Music. It's very nice of you. Yo, Richard, shout out to my buddy T Shells for telling me about the excellence you've built and notifying me of the sacrifice for PulseX. Thank you for educating everyone in crypto world. Thank you. Would you swap pre-bridge at launch if you were a little guy like me? I don't know, man. You don't know what the rates are going to be. Hopefully they're good, but what is good? I don't know. Like, can't tell you. But it depends what you're talking about too. Like, so basically the question is, what effect will the opening of the bridges have? If you can answer that, you can try and play your game theory right. Oh, now I'm only 4 minutes behind chat, but it like deleted a bunch of chat, unfortunately. What is this idiot? Richard, it is a legally binding contract you enter when you buy a stock. If I buy enough shares over 51%, I own the company. Stop saying stocks and crypto are the same. You're an idiot. Stocks and crypto have like nothing in common. And furthermore, because you own 51% of the shares doesn't mean you own the company. You could own 51% of the non-voting shares, the common stock, and then discover a different class of shares has all the voting power to control the actual directors and therefore what the company does. You're an idiot. Don't ever type my chat again. You're like, I don't just ban you on site. Stupid person. The only reason I'm not banning you right now is because I think you're going to say something even stupider that I can make fun of in a couple minutes, and I'm waiting for that. Hey, buddy, did you know there's different classes of stock that have totally different properties? Go learn. Do you believe McAfee killed himself? Probably. Hi from Australia, Richard. You're a legend. Thanks, man. Is not a tax advisor. Why can't the devs use PulseX lead SAC amounts? Bro, that tool only supports so many chains. And he's on the team that's doing the SAC balances. So your energy is always upbeat. I've heard that more than once. I've heard this is weird. Some people say I'm like mean, and then a lot of other people say I'm like happy and upbeat all the time. I can't both be right. It's interesting to me. Mohammed Janati says, you have kids. No punctuation. I don't know if it's a question. I don't know if it's a command. 5 minutes behind chat. I respect and admire you, but that's as far as I'll go. As far as you'll go yet. Richard, you never talk about your shoes collection? Oh, I guess I'm going to go grab some shoes, ain't I? Let's go grab some shoes. Thanks, buddy. Everyone in chat loves you. Oh, let's just grab some shoes, why don't we? I got 100 pair of shoes. Let's check some of them out. Ooh. We got these. Oh, now I gotta see myself here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful. I have big feet. Love this shoe. The Gooch multicolor matches all my other stuff. How about some Prada crystal, huh? Now look, these crystals cut the light like crazy. They sparkle like mad because it's flat in here. You can't tell. How about this one here? Oh my God. $1,600 shoes. Yeah, these are $1,600. Booyah! I have so many nice shoes, it's stupid. I could just sit here and keep pulling up my different 100 shoes, but why would I do that to you? Back to chat. One minute, chat. I am now 8 minutes behind. Thank you for what you do, Richard Hart. True inspiration. Thanks. This dude with the legally binding contract thing still spamming this, bro. Please. Hi, Richard. Thanks for all you do. There's an obvious technical barrier for entry for 90% of people in crypto. Besides time, what is the biggest challenge with developing easy-to-use fiat on-ramps? Well, licenses. That's the only challenge is licenses. You could do everything else in Excel spreadsheet at a small scale to start. Stream just got good. All right. Thanks, man. Someone with no brain says, there are plenty of girls in crypto. All men just assume they're dudes when we don't show pictures of ourselves. You're probably a dude, just for the record. The front of the Louis plane looks like a Don mask. Everyone's cracking on my Louis airplane here. Please unban me. You're not banned. Do you do business with Nico Leonard? I don't talk about my finances. He's a watch dealer. Why not run for Senate and use that power to change the world? I'm changing the world more than any senator. Somebody said they didn't like my music. Oh, you're so lucky I don't ban you, dude. Can we get some meaningful updates? Yes. You ready for this? Hide user on channel. There's your update. Maybe scroll back. But eventually that Jack tweet will probably be worth a lot again. Why? Why? Why doesn't it just stay 0? Is 10K not already too much, by the way? Like, it's not really 0. It's like 10K currently. If you do a world tour, please come to India. Thanks for the invite. Smash the like button. You have the necklace backwards? No. Do I? Such is the fate of a double-sided rotating necklace. I don't know when it rotated. It was right when I started. You look suave today, bro. Did you lose weight? I'm going to take the compliments. I'll just take them. I'm cool with it. My scale doesn't think I did. What do you think about Elon Musk buying Twitter? I hope he succeeds. He surely wouldn't make it worse. Testnet prices on Hex, Pulse, and Pulse is exploding the upside right now. What's going on? I don't know. Everyone's saying I lost weight. Okay, nice. Summer is going to look good. I hope you guys are right. You've inspired me. Maybe I won't finish this chocolate. We'll leave the remaining 5 pieces where they are. Somebody in chat says too frenetic. I think you might mean frantic, because I believe frenetic is the study of your head shape to try and predict your psychology. Let's check it. Nope, you're right and I'm wrong. Frenetic means fast and energetic in a rather wild and uncontrolled way. So, study of head shape. Phrenology. My bad. Right now there's a 10M max on PulseX staking, same at launch. I don't know why there would be a max. I'll have to talk to the lead dev on it. Hopefully I remember. Do I enjoy going to D&B digs? I don't get out much, bro. This guy's still talking about the legally binding contract. I'm 13 minutes behind chat. If I get 13 minutes farther, you're getting banned. I keep hearing about it, bro. I already answered it. The chat was force scrolled down, so I missed some of your chat. And at the bottom, I could already hear someone saying, "Why are you ignoring me?" What part of I'm 13 minutes behind chat is unclear to you, dum-dum? It means I am 13 minutes behind. I haven't read your stupid comment yet, stupid person. And I've been saying how far I'm behind, like the whole stream. Idiots. This idiot. Rob says, the only person that's really changing the world is Putin, and not for the better, though. Slap yourself in the face for typing that, dude. Russia has the GDP of Florida. It has 7% of the GDP of the United States. Pro tip, a lot of other people making a bigger impact on what's going on in the world. Emotional damage. Yeah, I love that meme. I can't say it right, but that dude sounds funny. What? I don't understand what this dude's saying. I'm going to read it anyway, and then I'm not going to think about it anymore. Richard, I'd love to see an escrow bridging feature so we can set up fixed ratio trades with specific people and use PulseX to do it. I guess this sounds like some type of OTC assistance thing. Look, man, I think that there's a feature to turn on limit orders in PulseX anyway that maybe just hasn't been deployed yet, but can be deployed. Maybe just use that. But if you want to turn that garbly gook that you've typed into something actionable like, oh, look, I've seen this thing before already somewhere, Send me a link. Are you ever going to show PulseChain team on stream so we can meet them? No. I want my devs doing dev, not getting sucked into this social. Let them write code. Never social. Work. Code. Work. No social. Social doesn't write code. It's a bunch of cognitive load. Thank you for the long stream. Has it been a long stream? It's not even 2 hours yet, man. I've done 8-hour streams, buddy. Yeah, I guess you can consider this a long stream if you want. Will the bridges connecting Pulse to other chains be safe? Go read the white papers. So we're using OmniBridge, which is the same bridge that XDAI uses and has audits out the butt, and no one's ever had a problem with it. So go read the audits. It's the safest bridge I know of. Richard on a roll tonight. Thank you. Have totally thrashed testnet and farming. Much love from Oz. Good stuff, man. Crypto Cashew says, I'm not a dude. Exactly what a dude would say, Crypto Cashew. Is it my audio or yours cutting out? That would be yours. My audio is just fine. My audio is fabulous. Why don't you buy a back for the trolls and publicity? I'm not going to overpay for JPEG, bro. Sorry. When do I see alt season? Hex is up 20x versus Bitcoin over the last year. Mr. Richard, let's get to the point. When is PulseX coming out? Well, Othmain Barhami, why don't you, stupid dumb idiot, scroll back earlier in the stream to where I answered that question. Jagoff. Hey, Richard, think you will give us a heads up for the snapshot? Yes, I will. Do I think Hex will be more stable than eHex in 10 years? I don't know. I think Hex on PulseChain is going to beat Hex on the Ethereum chain because the fees are lower and people hate getting beat up with fees. But we'll see. Guys that ask me questions about alts, I don't answer them because I don't promote alts. Do I like to shoot firearms? Yep. Nice hat in the back. Thank you. F the scale, someone says. Agree. Stupid scale. It's always bullish. I want to see your shoes another time. All right, Juan. What's my Elden Ring build? I don't play. But I've watched some streams. People tell you lost weight while you just finished eating a bag of chocolates. Yeah, well, you know, it takes a while for them to like work their way into my cells. Thanks, Richard. My World of Warcraft main is named PulseX. Nice. What's the story behind your cash grab necklace? So a long time ago, I used to teach people how to make money on the internet. And a lot of people made a lot of money with my stuff. And this was called the Power to Profit logo. And it's a big fist crushing money. It's to show power, wealth, and opulence. And this logo shows exponential growth up and to the right. So this was 2002. This is about 20 years later. Not much has changed. I'm still teaching people how to get rich on the internet. Rich, your eyes and face look better, bro. Keep up the work at the gym. I'm going to take a yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Most expensive shoes? I think I've got like a $3,000 pair of Dolce & Gabbana snakeskin. Snakeskin and like zebra. But I don't know if it's real zebra. Might be painted horse or something. I muted myself again. No, I'm fine. What's my plans after PulseChain launch? I covered it earlier. I've seen a video of you doing pull-ups. You're a beast. Thanks. Thank you, man. Can you keep calling out Sailor? Yeah, he blocked me a long time ago. He's a scumbag, so it's like, whatever. I just punk his username to get engagement because it makes the Bitcoin maxis angry. I asked, like, Michael Saylor, why do you keep buying the top? Maxis were like, I'm like, yeah, screw you guys. Well trolled. Is that a samurai sword in the back? No. Please give us a couple of life lessons. For example, wake up early, eat less, move more. There you go. Do my parents still live humbly? Yep, they do. Extremely. Sequoia Stone says, Richard Hart is fire. What a hottie. Thanks, Sequoia. I'm sure you're a dude too, but I appreciate the compliment. Richard, can you cook? I don't think so. I mean, I can make a steak. I can make some eggs. That's about it. Sandwich? I can make a sandwich. Finish the chocolate? No. Not unless I'm depressed again. Deadlift recent. Is the deadlift video recent? That might have been like a year ago. My head for time isn't that good. You'd have to like look at the timestamp on Twitter. What's the utility of yield farming LP tokens? You get more tokens. You can profit. We'll be able to set limit orders at PulseX upon launch. Not sure. Probably. I'd have to look at the code. Like it's, if it is the case that other people already have it in production and it works fine, then probably. But it's not mission critical. It's not minimum viable. It's, if it's there, cool. If not, whatever. NFTs level 99 says, you don't have to dress or act like a clown, Richard, to get more people to listen. If you communicated with more etiquette, empathy, and grace, like an Elon Musk James Bond of crypto, we would catch fire. Do you want to know what I have to say to that? That's what I think about your comment. You can tell what type of respect I give your advice, dude. Your advice sucks. By the way, half the time I'm doing stuff on stream, I'm just making meme-worthy content that you could make little snippets of and would be funny to use as like my face one, but GIF form. Being memeable is cheap virality. It's an actual crime. You only have 131K subs. Agree. I agree, man. Don't get me wrong, but what happens to Hex and Pulse if you die? They keep running. What do I have to do with it? Nothing. Like, hex.com can go offline. Go.hex.com can go offline. I can be very dead. And what does it change? Code still works. Tons of other wallets you can use. Decentralized. Doesn't. There'd probably be some people that would be sad, but it doesn't affect the projects. Satoshi left Bitcoin. How did Bitcoin do? Did fine. Bring back the candelabra. It's right there. It's only a couple feet away. So it's in Australia. Well, okay. Let's read these chats. Jake Metcalf asks, how long do you want to live? Forever. Or does the number not matter to you? No, forever. Like, I want to live forever. I'm just not willing to diet or exercise. Hope technology saves me. Daniel Krupik asks, are you prideful, Richard, or just rich? Well, both. Someone asked me this, like a setup. I was in Australia, really hot girl, walk with me. I had long hair at the time. Some guy yells, what did he yell? He yelled, are you rich or you just have a big dick? And I'm like, both. I was like, yes, that dude set me up, killed it. Your question was quite similar. Not as good as his, though. Another guy saying I look skinnier. Love it. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try to not, feel, I'm not, regardless of all your comments, I still don't eating, the mouth isn't working, crazy. Regardless of your guys' comments, I'm going to try and maintain the belief that eating chicken wings is unhealthy. Thank you for the compliments. How much do I weigh? Like 250? Like more than 250, but it depends. Like if I eat like nothing recently, 248. If I eat something, 251. It's heavy. New Start says, I'm loving the testnet. Glad to hear that. Well, I think YouTube keeps removing your videos. Don't know. I removed my last one because it sucked. It's too messed up. But I don't know why they keep banning me. Don't eat meat. No, I like meat. I'm going to keep eating it. Your face is pretty. What are the chances of the burn function getting botted? I think it's fine. If things ever end up not fine, we'll try to make it fine. I think it's okay. Yo, talk about Mesa. I assume he means Mensa. Yep, he meant Mensa. What about it? It's a club where smart people go to argue with each other. They're ineffective. They don't get anything useful done in the world. It's a waste of time. I joined. I went to a couple meetings. It sucked. I never went back. When did you leave Florida? Good long time ago. 20 years ago? 18? What face cream do I use? None. Here's another idiot that lost his seed words. I like the way that people phrase this all the time. Hi, Richard. My MetaMask wallet was compromised today. Where can I go to report a new address to have my PulseX sent once we go live? Nowhere. And you didn't, like... what your MetaMask wallet was compromised, you say, but in reality, you got yourself hacked by typing your seed word somewhere or by connecting to an evil dApp. You did something wrong. I want you to know you're responsible. You need to race the hackers to move your coins to an address that only you have the keys to when mainnet launches. That's what you need to do. You need to keep your eyes glued to my social platforms so that you can have an idea when mainnet's going to launch, and then you sit there and have everything loaded and waiting, and you move your coins to a new address that only you have the keys to. So set up a new wallet, new seed words, otherwise known as recovery words, copy the address, and get ready to move all the stuff you care about to that new address before the hacker does it. Good luck. I hope you win. There ain't no other way. Don't forget to blink. I'm on it. Do you think it's a good idea to take out loans and buy crypto? What's your opinion on leverage? I think it's a good way to lose all your money, dude. Crypto is volatile. 85% dips happen rather often. So, now look, it's an extremely advanced tactic that carries great risk. In general, I do not and have not recommended it. Could you wear a cheap Timex for me, please? I don't have one. What age did I get rich? I retired at 25. As a millionaire at probably 23. Vitalik is way hotter than Richard, someone says. I'm glad you're into that, bro. Give it a shot. Maybe he's into it too. Richard, do you miss Mom's cooking? Not really. She wasn't a great cook. Somebody says Sequoia is a hot one. Oh, well, so check it out here. Where you at? Oh, I can't find you. You're not in the chat thing anymore. Scrolling back up. Darn it. So now I'm at like 10 minutes behind. Occasionally these questions are very stupid. When quit job? Who? Me? You? I don't know what you mean. I started working for myself when I was 20. How old would you like to be when you die? I'd prefer not to die. Apparently Sequoia is a real girl. One of our admins has seen her in real life. You're in the 3%. Pretty sure the deadlift vid was just before Hex launched. Well, that would be like 2.5 years ago, so God, that's a long time. Can I see you one day? Yeah, I go to meetups and stuff. Eric Chaddock says, I think Charles Hodgson is obsessed with me. Cool. Somebody asked if I've worked in construction. The answer is yes. I used to be an air conditioning guy, which means that I did drywall and masonry and electric and plumbing and welding and the actual freon and duct work. Like, as the air conditioning guy, you have to do absolutely everything. Boxers or briefs, big time briefs. But someone else was mentioning that you could wear boxers with like a nut pouch in them or something, which is advanced technology I have yet to try. When am I going to make an NFT? I don't know. Do I want children? Yes, at some point. Do you need to sort out the Uniswap V3 pools before PulseChain launch? Don't have to. Like to. Don't have to. Thank you for making this small town Texas family wealthy. You're a gift from a higher power to this world. Thanks, Mr. Chase Mitchell. Thank you very much. Do I think Pulse will outperform Hex? I don't know. Do I think the Egyptians built the pyramids or was some high technology civilization? I think the Egyptians did it. I think it took a really long time to do. Gotta love that airplane bag flying in. Yep. Yarg Sasor says, if Sequoia is a dude, I'm gay. All right. If you won't die, you can afford to be frozen. Yeah, I guess. Prefer not to die. Will the documentary be on Netflix and Amazon Prime? Depends on which one of them buys it, because they have to sell it to them. I'll say it again, 252 days clean and sober thanks to you and the communities that have been created for your projects. Glad to hear that, Illuminati. Congratulations, man. Do I speak other languages? I speak Spanish. Bitcoin